Testing. Oh. Hey. A sec. I can't check for a second again. There we go. Hey, I can see you guys. Hello. Okay, dude, wait, hold on. Yo, for people in my YouTube chat, how do you come here so fast? Like, is there like a notification that shows up, or like, do you just see it on your screen and you just happen to be like coincidentally seeing the screen? Like, I actually have no idea how like YouTube chat gets you so fast, considering Twitch is the site that has like the the notification in the corner. It was just there, so you guys were just coincidentally just looking at your YouTube and refresh it right as I turn on my stream. Is what you're telling me? Oh, that's crazy. It was instantly recommended. My God, perfect timing. Hello, everyone. Kind of cool, actually. My God. Hey, welcome, guys. I have not streamed for like 10 days again. Actually, wait, let me check. Okay, so I streamed on my variety channel once in the last week, but I have not streamed on the main channel. Let me see when the last stream was on day 67 of the channel. I streamed for like an hour, so not even that much. Oh yeah, it was 10 days ago. Oh my God. Oh wow, it's been a while. Which I know is something else letting me know when to sub by literally. Yeah, you can't sub it. Yeah, hey, welcome guys. Today is just gonna be a chill day. Like I'm probably not gonna actually play ranked, honestly, because I just want to just talk with chat. It's been a while, but we're probably gonna do like free VOD reviews and coaching because somebody asked if I could do those soon, and I was like, yeah, okay, might as well because we haven't done it in a while. So hey, hey, hello Ninja Kanapka, Sputnik, Rich the Menace, Dad, for what is that name? Hack for Korean. Turbo Pepe, Sissy Zombie, Echo, Punjiki, Original, Yellow Blue Autumn, Kaita, Cammy, Aaron, Rory, Elwin, and you. Dude, I have no idea how streamers do this, where they like say hi to everyone in chat. Because like, my God, I I do not have the mental willpower and fortitude to do that every single. I'm Korean and I'm bad at League. It's okay. Same. So Malevolent Ooze. Yeah. Dude, I just wanted to just chill today, like, because okay, so I went to a wedding yesterday for like a childhood friend, and then I came back and I still had to like work on a video, but I was like super tired, so I was kind of dying last night, but I did manage to finish it. Oh yeah, if you guys don't know, we finally got monetized on our variety channel, like entirely. So I can finally make money from my variety videos. Thank God. Like it's not gonna be much obviously because like I don't get that many views, but like dude, like getting even like $10 extra a month, it's like 3 extra meals, no? Like goddamn. Fucking free. Can Polly see our chat? Oh, nope. It's my first time here. I forgot Polly's different time zone also in this stream. Yeah, I stream at like Korean friendly time, so right now it's 10 a.m. here. But you know, that's like the other side of the country times there, right? Like what time is it right now for you guys? Isn't it like very early morning for EUS people or EU people, and then America's like 8 p.m. or something? Body question: do you use mouse and keyboard for art or tablet? I use tablet to draw, but like whenever I do like the random sketches I'm probably gonna do during the VOD review, I just use my mouse because my setup, like my positioning for my tablet, my keyboard, and my mouse are different based on what I'm doing. Yeah. 8 p.m., 8 p.m. Argentina, 3 a.m., 10 a.m. The 10 a.m. You're in Japan or Korea too. 7 p.m. brother. Oh, it's not that bad for you. Oh yeah, okay, dude. Okay, wait, okay. So hold on, how many people are here? I'm kind of waiting until like enough people show up so I can like just talk about some random stuff. But yeah, we're like 5 more minutes for people to show up, and then we'll go on with it. But dude, I want to talk about there was this one comment I saw in my most recent video. So if you guys don't know, I read every single comment in the newest video until the next video. So for example, like if you comment on the newest video that was released yesterday, like 10 hours ago, the Q&A video, then I'm going to see it. And then the moment I upload the next video, then you have to comment on that video for me to see it. So I effectively read all the new comments because, you know, it's like, might as well. You read every comment, so it's like only for the newest video, because I obviously can't look through like my 700 videos and read everything new, right? Because I just can't do that. But at the very least, just like skim over, like at least like just like look at all. Like I don't respond to all of them obviously because like that takes way too much time. But, like just reading like doesn't take that long. So, but dude, there was just one comment I saw that like kind of rubbed me the wrong way, but like I don't know why. So I'll be talking about that in like 5 minutes when everyone shows up, I guess. Yeah, but it's like, yeah, it's like I don't like, you know, like I obviously don't go back in like to like a video I uploaded like last month and then go down the comments because that sounds like a fucking psychopathic behavior. But only for the most recent video because I can just like sort by new and just like scroll down for like 5 minutes and then just go on with my life kind of. Hey, hi everyone. Yeah, you are. Come back from my night shift a few minutes ago. Oh, welcome back. I'm not going to be playing ranked today, just like disclaimer. So if you guys want to see me play ranked, like today's not the day because dude, I have been increasing the time between me not playing ranked every single time. So for example, like when I streamed like 2 weeks ago, I didn't play ranked for like an entire month. So much so that I decayed like 200 LP like from just not playing. And then afterwards I didn't play for like 10 days. Like this is my 10 day of just not playing ranked. So yeah. I swear it's not on purpose. Like I'm just too busy to play games right now. I'll be like unbusy soon. I'll probably get back on that time. Oh, Seth, Gale, and Black Sun. Okay, fuck it. Okay, I'm sure people will watch the VOD. They're really curious what happened. But here, let me open the thing I'm talking about. So, uh, donde está? I have to like go to like the. Oh yeah, this okay. So just a disclaimer, like I'm not trying to call anyone out. Like I just like genuinely want to figure out the mechanism behind this comment, if that makes sense. Oh shit, I pressed the wrong button. Hang on. I turned on the timer. Oh, there was this one comment that said Polly looking for figures just in. Oh yeah, not that one. That also that also rubbed me the wrong way, but like I just kind of left it because I'm like, you know, well, whatever. Yeah, it was just one of those comments. Like it's like I don't care about those comments, but there was, you know, wait. Actually, wait. Maybe this comment's cut off. For some reason, YouTube cuts off some comments sometimes, and like it just doesn't tell you. So let me see if like the actual original comment is different. Oh no, it's the same. Okay, this one. So desktop screen. Boom. All right, so I got this comment. That's like when I woke up this morning. Because okay, if you guys don't know, whenever I upload a video for the first maybe like 20 to 30 minutes, I just heart every single comment because it's kind of like I'm kind of happy that people watch my comment immediately or my video immediately. So I always heart the first like 20 to 30 minutes of comments just straight up. Unless it's weird. At the moment it's weird, then I just stop because I'm like, oh, never mind. But yeah. But then right after I went to sleep, I saw this comment and it was like, "Hey, Polly, it feels like your recent videos have been leaning into a more toxic attitude. It's just blaming teammates. And I'm just wondering if there's something you're thinking about when making videos because the contrast abilities you have, and it's kind of disappointing." And I was just like, I feel like my definition of toxic is way different from this commenter, right? Because like, do you guys think I'm toxic in my videos? Because I'll be honest, it's like I don't. I feel like I'm not toxic, but like, you know, I could be wrong. Like if my chat tells me that I am toxic, then I probably am. But it's like, dude, it's like I think the reason why it kind of rubbed me the wrong way was dude, it's like, I actually got way better at like, you know, because like I'll be honest, like, I was actually really toxic like a few years ago, like back in like 2014, right? And then it took going through military to like get better, and like I wasn't just trying to been getting better in terms of like toxicity, I guess, over time. But then this like when I saw this comment, it's like, you know, it kind of had the same vibe as, dude, like imagine I'm like overweight, right? It's like you know, like I'm not saying anything is wrong with overweight people, but like let's just say like I just want to lose weight, like it's just me, right? So I go to the gym and like while I'm doing reps, right? While I'm in the gym running on the treadmill or doing reps, some guy comes to me and goes like, "Hey, you should lose weight," and I'm just over here like, "What the fuck?" You know, it's like it kind of had that feeling where it's like, "Why do you think I'm here?" You know? Like it was kind of like that vibe, if you know what I mean. You know, it's like I just didn't know how to respond to this, so I just didn't. I try not to respond to things emotionally, just because, you know, it's like that's the best way you can just destroy whatever thoughts you had beforehand. But it's, I don't know, it's like, okay, so it's like, I'll be honest, my moral compass right now is like whenever I see Faker do something, right? I go like, all right, what would Faker do in this situation, right? Because I think Faker is like, and everyone knows that Faker is like the chillest, like nicest dude in like the league scene. You know, like there's been like no drama with him except for like some weird fan drama, I guess, that he wasn't even part of. But then it's like, dude, it's like, do you guys remember that one clip like a few months ago when Faker was playing ranked and then there was this Kennen on it? He was playing Yone. I remember this because I was there. But Faker was playing Yone and there was this Kennen on his team that was literally win trading. Like it's like it was like he was like straight up win trading. Like you could see that he was trying to lose a game, or like it wasn't even like he was playing bad. He was literally following the jungler around and like just soaking up EXP the entire game. And he was like trying to like play it off as like, oh haha, it was my friend, I'm sorry. And then Faker, dude, the things that Faker said that day was like, oh my god, like, you know, he wasn't like going like, oh my god, this guy is like an absolute blah blah blah. What he did was he was straight up like, all right, well, Kennen, try your hardest because after this game, I'm getting you banned. So Faker literally, like, you know, I think he ended the stream right after, but checking the Kennen's match history afterwards, he has not played a single game in like a year. So like, you can tell he got banned immediately. The fake guy Faker contacted his friends like, yeah, he got 100% banned, but like, like that would be considered toxic from this commenter's attitude, right? It's like, cause dude, it's like if you tell someone that they're straight up win trading, cause like you're giving them the enough evidence to assume that they're win trading, like is that toxicity? Like I don't think it is. You know, it's like I don't, you know, I don't say my teammates are like the worst scum of the universe or anything. I just like I usually just go like what the fuck this guy's feeding, but like that's usually it because like I can't really do much else. And I was like, I don't know, dude. Like I just don't know how to respond to these types of comments because it's like it's not the first time I got this type of comment, but like it's like the most recent one, and it's kind of like opened up like a can of worms for a second. I was like, huh. You know, it's like, because guys, I'll be honest, like I am down to be wrong, you know, like I'm always down to be proven wrong or like being told like a different point of view. But then I see comments like this and I'm like, I don't even know if like this is like a valid concern in the sense that like, you know, I feel like I'm trying my best, guys. Like I don't know what I'm doing. Like I don't really know how to describe it. Like okay, so okay here, so okay. Let me actually talk about this. Okay, so guys, one of the main reasons here, let me, oh my god, where's, whoa, my, what happened to OPG? Whoa, where's, oh my gosh, the entire OPG site is filled with characters. Okay, here, let me go to my, okay, this is my match history, right? I have not played for 11 days, because, yeah, I was just, I just didn't really want to play ranked. Dude, guys, if, I figured out a pattern, or like, I was trying to figure out a pattern of why I was losing off stream. Like, I was just trying to, I just sat down and I was like, okay, what's the objective reason why I'm losing these games? And I'm just convinced my team's just ending. Like, you know, it's not even like a matter of if I play good or bad. It's just like these players are designed to screw you over. Okay, here. Dude, I actually thought about this last night. Like before I went to bed, I was like, all right, how do I talk about this on stream? Here, let me show you this. Okay. Okay, so I've always equated climbing and ranked to like, you know, like a fucking mountain climb. Okay, so like this is a mountain. Okay, you know how like in a mountain, you know, it's like I feel like, okay. So let me just rate. So lots of people when they climb in rank, they think of it like a ladder. All right, they think of it as a ladder where you go up or you go down. So when you win a game, you gain like 20 LP or whatever, and when you lose a game, you lose 20 LP. All right. So lots of people think that ranked is just a ladder, or like it's just you only go up and you only go down. But then I've always told people to view ranked and like League of Legends, it's everything, kind of anything in general as a mountain more like, so that like it's not really about going up or down. Like obviously you do go up into the sense that you have 20 LP, but you going down like it shouldn't detract from the fact that by the time you go down, like you're not back to where you started. You're not at 0 LP. Like if you're like truly trying to get better at the game, then you're actually like you covered this amount of distance until the end of the mountain, like per se, right? Like people don't account for this horizontal distance as much as the vertical distance. If that makes sense, because like guys, when you climb a mountain, right? If you ever climbed a mountain before, like there's paths, right? Like sometimes you like go up or down, sometimes you go left or right. Like it's not a straight line to the top. Like that's just not how it works. So it's like it's like you have to also assume that like the longer you do it for, the more you actually gain, right? Like even if you don't think like vertically you're that much higher, because like you go like, oh my god, I got 20 LP and I got minus 20 LP, and so now I'm at 0 LP. But then like you're horizontally like 100 LP or whatever, just like just as an example. So kind of like this, right? And then you just have to know that every now and then there's going to be a fucking boulder coming down your way, all right? This is how I rationalize the people I see in my games that just int. Because dude, every now and then, right? Every now and then, this boulder's gonna fucking hit you while you're climbing up and then knock you back down, right? It's just how boulders work. A boulder's like, so this boulder right now in this analogy is the inters. These are the feeders that try to screw your game over. All right. It's like they could be like masters 100 LP, but then they're just like, for some reason, I have no idea how they even got up there in the first place. Like I like they took a fucking helicopter or something. Like, but then like they're on their way down to the bottom of the mountain. Like they're on their way down to like fucking Diamond 4. And you just happen to be caught up in the boulder roll down, This is also why I try not to spam games, because some days there are more boulders on top of this hill coming down that you just like can't avoid. You know what I mean? Like it's just like a natural just like tendency in life where sometimes it's gonna be more boulders coming down from the top of the mountain. Sometimes there's gonna be none. Like it's just a matter of luck sometimes. And dude, like I was thinking about this analogy. I'm like, maybe I'm overthinking it. But dude, let me show you just how egregious this is. Okay, if you check every loss or every single game where it felt like the player I was playing with was like weird or they were just losing, like it was fucking weird to me. Here, okay, here, let me show you. Okay, so this is the most recent game we played, like in the last stream. And dude, my Kaden AFK'd. Like my Kaden literally just had like a mental just like boom trip. And like I don't know what happened with Lee Sin too, but like it's like Lee Sin and Kaden just do not want to win. Like just it was like nothing I could do. It was just one of those games where they just have like fragile egos and they just like did not want to play. And dude, I was curious, right? Because dude, they were mad. Dude, look, you can like, I actually like this a lot because you can actually see what rank they are, like if you hover them at the game. So this is not the current rank. This is the rank they were at when they played the game. So Lee Sin was Master 315 LP. Kaden was 100 LP, okay? And then if you actually check where they are now, like I didn't check this, so like I'm not actually sure, but it's like Lee Sin's fine because like it's whatever. But look at dude, it's like Kaden fell down 200 LP. Like Lee Sin might just have been having a bad game, but I checked Kaden, dude. I checked a guy that just left the game and he lost 200 LP in the last like 10 days or whatever. So I'm like the Rumble matches. Yeah, dude, I actually looked down farther and he actually got banned for like a week. Here, look at that, dude. You see these quick plays? Like, dude, he played 9 days ago, and I'm assuming he got banned a week after a week. And then he had to play 5 quick play games to get rid of the rate restriction because of how much he was feeding. So like it's like, dude, it's like when I was playing, when I was playing with this guy, I could just feel that something was off. Like just the way his ego was just so shattered so fast. I was like, this guy is trying to lose on purpose. And like it's like I commented on that like during the game, but like I don't know, it's like would that be considered toxic if I just straight out say this guy's trying to lose? You know, like going back to the previous comment, it's like, am I being toxic if I just say like this guy's trying to lose? It's like, you know, I can definitely see why it rubs me the wrong way, but like I'm just like, okay, so I also don't want to be you know, I don't want to be that guy that goes like that tries to justify everything they say as in like, oh, I'm just speaking facts, because like that's like the worst way you can go about things. Like you can't call someone ugly just because it's factual, because that's just being a dick. I don't want to be that guy, but you know, it's like I've been playing this game long enough to just know when someone I'm playing with is just like literally just not wanting to win. And I feel like if I don't call that, like if I don't say that they're trying to lose, I'm like I kind of, you know, I can't really live with my life. Like I can't progress in life if I don't recognize that some people just want to lose. And then okay, let me go down. Okay, let me go down. This game we lost, right? Dude, it was actually really appalling when I checked my match history, and every single game I lost, like every game, there was something like this. Like this game, dude, this game. Like if you guys were here for this game, you can actually check the VOD for like the VOD 16 days ago. And this brand literally ended our entire lane by running into tower from a tower. Let me just bring it up. Okay, I'll just bring it here. I'll bring up literal like just evidence of what happened so you guys are up to date. All right, let me find this. Because it was like so egregious what happened. It was like one of those like just like natural disaster games where like I was just like, what the fuck? Where's it? 16 days ago. What's that? I think 66. I think this is it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. What was that game? It was the game with Jinx and Brand. So this one. Okay, here. Okay, here. Let me do it. Like the fact that I can like roughly remember where this fucking end happened. Right here. Okay, so Brand comes to gank, right? Or sorry, right here. So your Brand comes to gank, and like it's a terrible gank because he didn't land his stun Q. And dude, at this moment, I was like, okay, whatever. It's like it was just a failed gank. But then look what happens next. He literally comes back after like no, I don't even know what he's doing at this point. He's just like walking up, auto attacking, and then he walks into tower range and then just fucking dies. And then now our game's over because Zeri's like just an entire kill ahead. You know, it was just like another one of those games where I'm just like, this guy is trying to lose. I swear to God, he actually just straight up just ran it down and win trade. Hi from Brazil. Hello, hello from France. Hello from Chile. Hello, hey guys. But yeah, it's like, and then dude, wait, let's actually see. Okay, let's actually see this guy's match history. He's Diamond 3, bro. What? Wait, what was his rank when he played with us? Dude, he fell down 200 LP. No, he fell down. He don't JK. He fell down 400 LP. Oh my God. Dude, he was Masters 200 LP, but then he fell 400 LP. And then I just happened to be in the game as he was ranking down, and then he like dragged me down with him. Like I got hit by the fucking boulder that was named Brand. Like I just happened to be caught in the aftermath of a boulder coming down as he was going down the hill. Wait, dude, what the fuck? He fell 400 LP? And I just happened to be in his game. Like oh my God, wait. What was that? What's this game? Oh, this was a game where our our Toddy went 313. He was Diamond 153 LP. What's his LP now? He's Diamond 4! Dude, like, do you guys fucking see what's going on? It's like, I actually don't know how to describe this. Oh, yo, thanks for the 3 months of membership, Ryan Russell. Thank you. How can I get coach? I'm gonna do VOD reviews like later, but right now we're just trying to figure out what the fuck's happening with my rank history. Wait, dude, it's like, dude, I feel like every guy that entered my game has fell 300 LP. Which means that I just happened to be caught in the crossfire of like them just deranking, and I just happened to be there. Wait, how does this happen every game I lose? Wait, whoa. Wait. Okay, this is the game I won. This was a game that I like uploaded, like this was 2 uploads ago, where I felt like my Renekton was inting. My Renekton was inting because, dude, you can tell, like, dude, he has less damage than I was. And like I think this comment was actually like talking about this video as well, where like I just straight out said my Renekton was inting. Like I just said it in the video. Like he's just straight up just losing on purpose. Wait, what's his rank now? He was Diamond 156 LP. What's his rank right now? Like this was a win. Dude, he felt 200 up. Dude, what is going on? Like, literally every single person that I thought was win trading or losing on purpose literally fell down 200 to 400 LP. What? Like, it's like, dude, I don't think I'm deluded. The fact that I have commented on someone inting and posthumously they actually happened. Dude, did he get banned? I feel like he got banned if he didn't play for 8 days. Yeah, he was playing every single day until he just randomly just stopped playing. Oh my god, what the fuck? He's just losing every game. Wait, I think he just drunk got banned. What the fuck? Either he quit the game, or he got banned, or like he just bought his account and he got caught for buying accounts. It's possible they're win trading. It's like, is it this often though? Because dude, guys, like in the 3 games we lost in the last 20 days, like okay, we have to check these two. Like every single game had someone that was just straight up like they just did not belong in the elo that we played in, which is weird. Like, dude, dude, if you check, right, the average tier for all these games is like Master Tier Diamond 1. But then we check these guys' histories after 2 weeks, and they're all like 200, 300 LP lower. Which means, like, I don't even know how that happens, where, like, are they just, like, did they just buy their accounts? Like, I don't even know if that's possible. Like how did these guys even get to, like, Master 100 LP, and then immediately fall down 200 LP in, like, a week? You know? Like, how, like, I don't, wait, what was this game? What happened to this game? Oh, my Zeri just AFK'd. Okay, he was Diamond 1. Where is he now? He fought like 100 LP, so like the same thing. Wait, what was he in the pro? I actually don't remember what happened in this game. Oh my god! He was Master Tier! He's Diamond 4? What? Dude, this guy fell 300 LP. Okay, what, dude, I don't even, oh my, I don't even know what's going on. What the fuck? Wait, what was this game? What was this game? Oh my god, okay, wait, what the fuck? 0-12? What happened to this game? Yeah, he also fought, dude, everyone fell like 100 LP at least from last we saw them after they entered my game. Like, what the fuck? Dude. Like, here, do you guys know that rule, right? Here, do you guys know that one rule where it's like, I talked about this a lot, but it was like, what was it? It was like 30% of games you're going to win, you know? And then 30% of games you're going to lose. Like, it's just natural. Like, nothing you do is going to fix these games. And then 40% of the remaining games is you can control. Which means that if you're like a really good player or like a proper player, you're going to win 70% of games, like, just overall. You know? And then, dude, I have pretty much 70% win rate, which means I feel like mathematically I'm actually doing as physically well as possible. like, dude, like these are the 30% of games where I just had to lose because you have people like these that are de-ranking 400 LP on purpose or something. I don't know what's going on. Have you seen the anti-cheat stats that the devs released? Well, it's like the problem with these games, the problem with these players isn't they're not cheating, they're just bad. You know? Like, they don't have any cheats that got them to where they are. They're just like objectively a bad player, and I just happen to be caught in the crossfire. This is also why whenever I lose like a game, dude, whenever I have one of these players, I just stop the entire day because I know for a fact this type of player plays the entire day, and I'm going to be matched up with them again. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to be paired up with them again, like at some point, and then we're going to lose again because he's going to have the same fragile mental whatever thing. It's why whenever I like feel like something's wrong, like, you know, like, it's like I just feel like something's just gonna go awry. I either wait like 10 minutes before I queue up again to make sure that they're not in the game, or I just stop because I know that like queuing up for another one has a higher chance of me losing again since they're going to be on the same team. You know, is account trading a frequent thing in Korean high elo? It's like people definitely buy accounts even in Korea. Like, you know, like accounts are linked to people's like social security number, so it's a bit harder. But like you can have up to 5 accounts per SSN, and you can just delete it afterwards. So like it's like not even that big of an issue sometimes because like there is no consequence for stealing someone's identity in League of Legends sometimes, which is like it's just dumb. But you know they can't really do much about it because it just happens so often. It's kind of like one of those things where it just got to the point where like it's just so rampant that like I guess they just gave up on trying to control it, which sucks for the rest of us. But not just, you know, like just do be like that sometimes, I guess. Is a community mental fixable? I know some people are trying to fight it. It depends on what you mean by fixable. Like in the sense that like if you think that it's fixable as in like one person or like a group of people can like be more wholesome and like that's gonna fix it, that's not how it's gonna get fixed. Like unless Riot Games actually does something themselves to like fix the situation, nothing's gonna change. Because there's nothing that we as like a player base can do that we haven't already done in the sense that we've already voiced our concerns. So now it's up to Riot if they like even care about fixing it versus like then just like understanding that it's like an uncontrollable problem in the end, I guess. How do streamers that come to visit Korea get an account? They either get a Riot account, which they have to be part of like the partner program, or they buy accounts. Like they also straight up buy accounts. And like they bought their accounts because there are times when their account just gets straight up banned because like a writer watches a stream and they're like, hey, wait a second, this guy's not playing on his account. So yeah. Hello, Shin. But yeah, sorry, I haven't been responding. I have been reading, but I haven't been responding. But going back to Alvier's YouTube pod, what do you mean by free coaching? I wanted this sense. It's just free coaching where it's not okay. It's not really coaching because like it's like a VOD review. So let me just figure out, or let me just say what the difference between VOD review and coaching is. So VOD review is pretty much you just tell me a game you want me to watch and I just talk over it. Like, I just give you advice and stuff. But coaching is when I just like drag you into a voice call and then I just like this is actual coaching. So it's kind of like I just like I just do whatever you're comfortable with. Like most of the time people don't really want to talk right now, so I just like VOD review. But if you want like actual like 1-to-1, just let me know and I'll just like I'll just do it. Like maybe like a few minutes though. I just want to finish up whatever I'm talking about right now and then we'll go into the coaching / VOD review session. Set free coaching got me the diamond last season. I can recommend. Oh, let's go. How do you choose who to review? So right now I'm trying to prioritize like my YouTube members because they literally paid money to support me. So I feel like I feel bad if I don't like give them something. But then if there's no like members that want to get VOD review, then I just like whoever like first come first serve in my chat basically. So yeah. But yeah, pretty much like okay, so like my coaching is like a bit different, I guess, from other people where like I don't tell you what to do in the sense that like I don't go like you should do this all the time. It's more like I try to teach you how to teach yourself so that even when I'm not here to look over your game, you can like fix your problems by yourself. You know? It's kind of like like if I did my job right, then you won't come back. Where it's like you will have figured out how to improve just by yourself to not need external help anymore until a certain point. So like it's like I want people after they get VOD review to like climb like 100 LP or like 200 LP and then come back to me. But I don't like I feel like I did a bad job if someone comes back to me after like falling 200 LP and going like, what am I doing wrong? Because like after I did 3 fights, I actually fell in Elo. Like I don't want that to happen. So it's kind of I have to kind of figure out like I usually watch your games and then I figure out like your habits because my coaching like my advice is catered for everyone's playstyles where I don't tell 2 people the same rank the same thing because I just like see what bad habits they have and like just fix those. Like I don't try to teach them things that they can't handle. Like for example, I would never teach someone that's in silver to look at the map. Like because like in silver or like bronze, your problem isn't map awareness. Your problem is just your lane matchup. Because dude, you can get to like master tier in every single region. Even if you can get the fucking challenger elo without even looking at the map once. Because if you just stomp your lane, every single lane, like every single game, you're eventually gonna climb. Like that's just math. If you're better than the enemy laner, then like, you're just gonna climb. But then there are some people that they try to learn things like macro too early. Where like they're kind of overloading themselves with too much information. Where by the time they figure out that like, hey, I should look at the map, like they don't even have the basics down. So it's like they're like trying to learn how to drive a motorcycle before they learn how to drive a bike. It's like there are some priorities that you have to get in order first, I guess, before you go on to the next step that people don't seem to realize, I guess. I'm a top laner and I'm actually frustrated because it doesn't seem that anything I try to improve actually improves anything, but I don't know if you break up our top lane. Oh, I coach literally every lane because like macros, macro and micro are universal. So yeah, it's like I don't only coach like support players. I literally coach every single role. Like obviously, like I don't play top that much, So I might not be the best like top lane coach, but I can still like comment on just like things I see. So it can only help honestly in the end. But yeah, I think I'm done with the rant about this comment. Like I don't know, it's like I don't know, it's like it does feel bad that people go like it's disappointing that they're seeing my toxic side or something. But I'm mostly here like it's like, you know, it could be worse, right? Like I don't call my teammates like mental image slurs or anything, right? I don't insult their family or anything, which I feel like is a really bad baseline to clear. But like I feel like that's good enough for now. No, like I don't. Oh no, I'm trying my best, dude. Like I don't really want someone to psychoanalyze everything I do and like try to fix my personality just because they want to. You know, it's like, I just because okay, dude, it's like cause another thing, right? I here the idea of toxicity, right? I feel like toxicity has become like a buzzword. You know, like you know how like when AI started to get really big, now all of a sudden everyone's using the word AI in every sentence, even though it has no like literal no impact on what it means. You know what I mean? It's like people just go like, oh my god, it's like AI development or like AI technology. Like I feel like toxicity has become the same thing in League of Legends, where if anyone even like so much says something that like they're mad about or like they're riled up about, people just like, oh, they're toxic. You know, like guys, remember when Faker complained about being DDoS for like a month straight and they couldn't get, you know, and T1 couldn't get any scrim practice done? Like that's toxicity. You know, it's like that's apparent. That's the logic right now apparently, where just complaining like for some reason people in the league community have gone to the point where complaining about literally anything, even if it's 100% justified, is like toxic, right? It's like dude, it's like you driving down a highway in your car and then like you're going the right way, you're on the right side of the road, you know, in most countries, and then you see another fucking car coming at you from the other side and they run into you like they're not even supposed to be here, like they're on the wrong side of the road and they run into you, and then you get angry, you know, like you get mad, like you get mad because oh my god, this guy just ran to my car, and then this guy over here is like, oh, that's toxic. Like that's pretty much what happened with the league community at this point, where it's like even if what's happening to you is 100% justified, for some reason there's always that one guy that goes like, oh, stop being toxic, you know, it's like it just doesn't make sense to me, I guess. Also, yo, Aaron, thanks for the talk, Boofy. Oh, wow, thank you. Thanks for the membership. Welcome back. Hello, Dead Heather. Hello, Disco Audrey. Adri. I don't ever see us being toxic, being frustrated in game voicing is why AFA. Yeah, it's like, you know, it's, and like as we just saw, like I feel like my, you know, like me complaining about my teammates is justified because every single teammate that like I've like complained about in the last 2 months have fell 300 LP. You know, like this Kaden that was fucking master tier 100 LP is now in Diamond 1, which means he fell like 200 LP. You know, like this brand that entered my game in Diamond 173 LP at the time, it fell with 200 LP. It's like I feel like I wasn't like in the wrong to assume that my teammates were trying to lose on purpose after they literally fell down hundreds of LP after the game, which means like they were just like they were just losing like all the way down, which means that either they like got boosted up there and then they just like happened to, you know, they finally realized that, oh, like I can't duo in Master Tier anymore, and then now they felt like all that LP because they don't belong where they were. You know, I was like, so dude, I'm always so mad when I see these types of players because like, you know, it's like if like the reason why I wait like 10 days is so I wait enough time for these players to fall down, because like I know just where the way they're playing, they're going to fall down. And like, as we just saw, like after like 2 weeks of just waiting, I'm not gonna be matched with these players anymore because like, you know, I'm still in master tier, like I'm still being paired with like master tier players like 300 LP while I'm still diamond. You know, like all these players like 200, 300 LP, like, you know, like around there. So like it's just a matter of like, you know, like I just have to just play more to like get back to my original rank. But then like I have to wait for players like this that are trying to lose 300 LP on purpose until like they're out of my elo range, so I don't get paired with them, kind of. But yeah, I don't know. Don't forget there's a difference between video and stream viewers. A lot of your videos are edited for heavy for humor. Recent uploads are just a lot much. No, that's the thing though. It's like I, you know, like okay, let me, because the person talked about my recent videos. Like there's like I'm being talked to my recent videos, but then fucking hang on. But then like you know, it's like the videos I upload they're pretty much just exactly what I stream, right? It's like they're literally just games from my stream. But here, so like here's like here's like the second to last video. It's like the most recent second to last video. And like here, like it's like dude, I don't usually edit out the parts. Like, you know, it's like, I do still put in the parts where, like, you know, like right here, for example. Like here, watch. Okay, here, watch this play. Okay, watch this play. Watch the Lee Sin in particular. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. Before that, here, dude, my Toddy was rage pushing bot after feeding the entire game because he's 2-11 right now. He's 2-11 in the game, so like it's like obviously I'm fucking pissed right now, right? No, like I'm fucking mad that this guy's win trading. Because it's like you know, I just comment on that. So like, you know, it's not that I like edit out the parts where I'm being quote unquote toxic. It's still there. Like it's literally in the video. But then as we saw, right? If we go to that game, this game right here, where he went fucking 3-13. He was in Diamond 1, 53 LP when we played, and now he's in Diamond 4. So like I feel like I was justified into like agreeing that he was just trying to lose. No? You know what I mean? It's like this guy literally fell like 300, 400 LP. And dude, it's like I even commented from just that one game that like I could not tell if it was win trading. Because like it just felt like he was just not at the skill level that he was supposed to be in that game. But like I don't know if that's considered toxic or not, right? Because like I was right. I was literally right in the sense that he fell 300 LP after the game. Because he's just like I don't know what happened, but I guess he just got boosted. Because just dude, it's like ain't no way you're telling me that someone falls 300 LP like trying to win. You know? There are times when you just lose, but there's no way you're telling me that someone actively is trying to win the game and loses 300 LP in like a week or two. You know what I mean? So it's like it's like I try not to censor like the bad things I say as well because I don't even think they're bad. Like I seriously feel like the things I say is like I'm just like objectively trying to figure out what the best play in that situation was, like the best thing we could do. And here, what was that? Here, what was that part where like right before, it was like right after that clip, but I just closed it like an idiot. Like wait, where was I actually totally forgot. Oh, right, okay, right here. So here, watch, okay, watch the Lee Sin. Okay, so right now like Aatrox is flying the Jace and Baron's about to come up, so like just getting this pick is so big. But watch, okay, I'll just play the clip first. Like, dude, it's like, do you see that? I literally commented. It's like literally 1 second after it happened, I already knew what the proper play was. Here, so here. After release here, let me actually bring up my pen because I'm gonna need to use this for the coaching session soon, anyways. So guys, like here, me, right? Because I also play Lee Sin, so like I know what the proper order of whatever is. What the proper play is, Lee Sin should W to the Aatrox, right? So like shield to Aatrox and immediately spam R on Jace. Spam R on Jace so that he gets kicked away. Like this was just like ingrained in my head. This is right play. Like here, okay, and then watch what happens. He W's. All right, he got that part. He just has to kick him away. But look what he does. He fucking Qs first. And because Jace isn't CC'd, he dies. Aatrox fucking dies, and now it's like it's just a 4v4 at Baron. And like dude, do you see how fast I commented? Like not even like Jason's body still falling to the ground, and I already commented what the proper play was because like I developed the habit of trying to figure out what the right play was at that moment immediately after like during it happens. But then like some people think that this is being toxic where I'm like blaming my teammates for not making the right play. But it's like, yeah, see, like if Lee Sin just pressed R like any millisecond faster. Yeah, and I just comment about how people's like order of decisions is really bad right now. But like, I think I worded it in a way where like it was like the most like untoxic way imaginable. Say that people just didn't do things in the right order, right? Because dude, Aatrox is 100% alive here if Lee Sin just spams R. You know, like if you guys don't know, if you press a skill shot like a point and click ability like Lee Sin's ultimate onto a champion, it doesn't matter if they flash. You know, you can say that he didn't expect the flash, which is wrong because he Q'd in the right direction afterwards. So like, you can't tell me that he just did not know the flash was coming. Like if you guys don't know, if you just hold down a point and click ability on a champion, you pretty much make a straight line to the champion until the skill lands. So like the ultimate's gonna hit no matter what, as long as you just like press the button once. But then now we're in a situation where because he made the wrong set of choices, like he's fucking like our teammate's fucking dead, and now Baron's up. So now like we don't have the advantage. Like you know what I mean? It's like I can't get not angry about these situations where like at least to my head it was a guaranteed dub where like we were guaranteed to just wait whoa wait, oh my god, what the fuck, wait, son of a bitch, I just realized this Lee Sin is the same brand that entered my next game. Whoa, wait, I didn't even realize, what the fuck. Wait, dude, I just... Oh, no way. Wait, dude, look. Whoa, what the fuck? Here. This is a game we just saw. He was the Lee Sin, and, like, he like, is like, fucking... Like, I don't know what he was doing the entire game, but, like, we pretty much lost a lot of weird traits in this exact way, where he just did not do the right order of events. Wait, he's the same fucking brand! Like, 5 days ago! That entered my game. Oh my god, wait, I did not even notice. This is a guy that fell down 400 LP from where he was, and I just happened to be in 2 of his games. Oh my, wait, yeah, it even shows up here. I didn't. Oh my god, wait a second. How did I get into the same game he did after 4 days? Huh? Wait, is he just, dude? Did he snipe my account? Is that a play? Wait, that means he straight up just he lost me 2 games. He lost me like 50 elo just by himself. Oh my god, that's actually wild. I did not even notice that was... I like just realized his name. Like, dude, like, guys, I got mad at the same guy in 2 different games at 2 different times when I didn't even know it was the same guy. Like, what the fuck? And then, dude, like, he fell 400 LP. Like, dude, look, guys, he was Master Tier 185 LP, and now he's Diamond 3. Which means he felt 500 LP, and I just happened to be in his game when he was giga-inting his brains out. Oh my god, dude! Like, holy shit! Oh my god, I'm actually convinced he just bought his account, because ain't no way you're telling me that anybody that wants to win loses 500 LP without like win trading, or like he just like sold their account. Like, ain't no way you're telling me that happens. Wait, that's wild. I did not even do it. That did not even occur to me that I could have been the same guy. Huh. Oh my god, I'm actually mind blown right now. Like, dude, I literally stopped playing for like 4 days so this wouldn't happen, and then it just happened anyways. Like, I guess the proverbial boulder coming down the mountain just happened to hit me twice. Whoa, okay. Oh my god, wait. I just had like a fucking mental explosion just now. He ain't gonna get any more. Yeah, it's okay now because, you know, he fell 500 LP from when he entered my games, but like it's like there's gonna be more players like this down the lines. Thing. Also, hello, Miss Timo. Thank you for the raid. We're trying to figure out. What was that? Wait, what? Oh, what? I just got the same raid twice. What the? Thank you for the raid, Miss Timo. We're trying to rationalize why I'm losing games, and I have confirmed it was just games we were supposed to lose. So, for example, look at this game. Okay. Like, the good thing about OPGG is that if you hover over their LP, this is the LP they were at when you played the game. So it's not the current LP. Like, in this game, our brand inted our fucking lane by tower diving by himself at level 4 and just dying without any trades. He was Diamond 173 LP at the time, and if you check right now, he's Diamond 3. And if you check his tier graph, he was Master Tier 200 LP, but then he fell 500 LP in a month. So this guy was like either win trading or boosted or just bought his account, and we just happened to be in the same team as he was giga-inting his brain down. And like, if this happened once or twice, it's whatever. But it happened every game. Every game we lost, we had someone like this. But here, this guy, look, if you can tell from just the graph that this guy was just AFK. This guy just left the game on purpose. He was Master Tier 100 LP when we played with him, and now he's Diamond 1, so he fell 200 LP. Effectively after the game. Like, he has a 26% win rate right now. It's like you can just tell that like dude, the fact that it's like I actually comment on these players, like I can tell when these types of players are on my team, because I immediately just straight up say out like, oh, like this guy's trying to win trade or this guy's losing on purpose. And then I always check like 2 weeks afterwards to see where they are now. I think 99% of the times when I said a comment like that, they always felt like 200, 300 LP, which means like I was like it's like my instinct on them just inting was entirely justified, which is so weird that it happens so often. You know, like this guy, like what happens here, dude? This guy's Diamond 4. This guy was Master Tier 0 OP when I played with him, and this guy inted his brains out, and it fucked the rest of us, and now he's like 300, 400 LP down. Like, dude, what is happening? Why is it every single game where this happens? It was 0 and 2. Oh my, I don't even know, man. Do you think it would be better to go back in time where IGNs are visible so you could OPGG your teams? I'll be honest, I don't think it makes much of a difference because, like, the problem with having IGNs visible is that people are going to dodge way more often at like a moment's notice, you know, which means that the queue times are going to get longer. And I don't really want to start stream and wait an hour for a game. You know, I actually much rather just play a game with someone that might int than just not play a game for an hour in a row. You know, I just need content to do. So you know, it's like it's not that like you know, it's not that I agree with the change that they got rid of usernames, but it's also like it's also just the fact that like you know, it's like there's no easy way around it, I guess. So it's like one of those things where you just can't, you just got to accept whatever Riot says about that situation. Do you like the Confucius thought and philosophy of the Korean people? What's the Confucius thought of the Korean? But yeah, okay, well, I should probably stop modding because I feel like, yeah, I feel like I've already figured out that like, dude, guys, it's like I still have like a 70% win rate, you know, which means that I feel like I'm effectively winning every game that I'm supposed to like I'm supposed to win. Like I effectively have control of all the games that are like iffy. But then the other 30% have games like this where you have someone that's like D ranking down 500 LP. I just happen to be caught in the crossfire. So I just kind of gotta just like agree, like you know, acknowledge that these games are entirely out of my control, which is like it's like a really hard pill to swallow sometimes. But that's just life, I guess. I can't really do much about it if life just do be like that. All right. Okay. All right. It's time. It's time. Finally, time for the viewer, not the viewer, the VOD review session. So if you guys are here for the first time, pretty much I prioritize like my YouTube members right now because there's no more Twitch subscribers. But if you want any of your VODs, like it has to be ranked. Like I don't VOD review normal games or flex games because like the skill level of those games vast so differently that like there's literally no point in me commenting what you could do better because like you could just be playing against like elo boosted bronze players in the normal game and like you just wouldn't know. So only ranked games, and like you know if you're a member then I give you priority. But then if you're like you know like if there are no members that want coaching slash VOD reviews, then you know you just it's just whoever first come first serve. Like whoever types their username first in my chat. Can I get a VOD review? But like I gotta go for 40 minutes, then I'll be back. If I'm still streaming in 40 minutes, then I'll try to remember. But yeah. But yeah, it's like right now I'm not a member. Yeah, it's okay. I don't think there's any other members right now in general. So I'll just do yours first. But yeah, it's like I only okay nice Emerald 4. I only VOD review like right now like uh I VOD review like NA server, EUS server, and Korean server and Japanese server because those are the only servers I have like an accountant to watch the VOD. Like I know there's a way where you could send me your replay file, but I'll be honest, I don't really want to download random files that my viewers send because you know like most of the time it's gonna be fine, but it only takes that one random weird guy to send me like a fucking virus and then just dox me, you know. So like I just just to make sure that doesn't happen. Hello, Kangit. Thank you for the membership. If you ever need coaching or whatever, just let me know when I'm doing one session. Replay files are MP4. No, it's like I don't look at replay files. I look at the ROFL file, which is the this file. Because the problem with MP4 is that I can't change the map because I want to, I want to show you things around the map with like the vision turned on and off because that helps with the coaching. But like, yeah, it's like MP4 are just very, because of like from your point of view, it's very hard to like comment on like more specific things. Just look at the file extension if you know how to. Yeah, but like there's ways to bypass that as well. Okay, the brand game you said. Let's do this one, just because it's like longer, I guess. Brand, is that brand top or brand mid? Oh well, okay. Let's do this one first. I miss Twitch. Don't have membership like here like I did there. It's like you can still subscribe like membership on YouTube, but yeah, I agree it's a bit different because you can't use your emotes that you got from on like other channels. Um, last person I bought of you was Master TOS, so like, for an Emerald NA. All right, here we go. I don't know why that display is so wonky. Oh, it was because this is my tier. So this is my main game screen. So like my main League of Legends screen. This is my TFT screen, and this is my VOD view screen. So like they're pretty much similar, but like the layout's like a little bit different. But oh yeah, okay. So do you want a VOD review or do you want coaching? So coaching is when like I just like literally get you into a call, but like I don't know if you're comfortable with that. So I'm down. I'm okay with both. Just like you just want to listen to me talk about your gameplay. I meant why was I top? Oh no, it was I just like assumed because I was just how the match stream went. But yeah, goodbye, Miss Timo. Thank you for the raid. I hope you had a good game. I'm shy. Okay, yeah, don't worry. Why is this loading taking so long though? I'll be lurking while I go eat dinner. Okay. Here. Kind of see to your stream. Oh, there you go. Hooray! All right. Okay. So okay. Alright, okay, so pretty much, let me just get this out of the way. If you guys ever want to VOD review your own games, turn the fog of war off. Alright? I could use coaching after this one. Oh yeah, I'll get to you next, Kangit, after this one, if you're still here. I'll try to get to this person, so I'll try to get to a low lord, and then Kangit, and then that's probably going to be enough time until Aaron comes back, and like, right here. So if you guys ever want to VOD review just by yourself, like I'm not streaming, or I just like happen to not be doing VOD reviews, turn all this off, because, dude, guys, oh my god, I swear to god, people don't know how to VOD themselves, where they always do this, where they always turn the map on, and then they physically see the enemy jungler come to gank, and then they're like, oh, I knew he was coming. They always do that, and I'm like, dude, it's like, what's the point of trying to learn if like, if like you can literally see where the enemy are? Like, you want to make inferences based on your gameplay with the information you had, because that's like the best way to learn, where you want to figure out what you did wrong with the information that you were given, because it's like it's really easy to fall into the trap of, oh, like I have hindsight bias, so I'm going to like, like you don't want to ever fall into the hindsight bias trap of like, oh, I know where he is, which is why I made this play. You should never make a play based on what happened afterwards. You should make a play based on what was the objective right play at the time. All right, so just keep that in mind. And how do you zoom out the farm replay? You press Control Shift Z. So it's only like a replay thing, but if you want to like zoom out, you just do like Control plus Shift. It's like a hotkey plus Z. I'm pretty sure that's the default one. So Control Shift Z lets you like it like kind of frees up your map lock so that you can just scroll out in and out. And then if you zoom back in, if you press it again, then it just like zooms right back into the original one. So it's really helpful for getting in and out pretty fast. Oh, yo, Tomcat, yo, thanks for the 5 gifted memberships. Oh my god. Thank you. I really appreciate the support, guys. Like, guys, if you guys don't know, like, okay, so I think like YouTube has like a 70-30 cut. So, like, if a membership costs like $5, I get like $3 of it, right? Like $3 roughly. So that's one meal. So pretty much every membership I get is like one bootleg meal I can buy, which is very like literally any amount of support is good for me. Here. Okay, also okay, do you have a scanner? Anyone a scanner? Rakan has a scanner. Okay. I hope he scans. Okay, here, let me just talk about this, okay? Like I'm gonna talk about like a lot of things because you're an Emerald, like so if you guys are here for the first time, I try to cater my advice based on the rank. So, like the advice I give you in bronze is gonna be drastically different from the one I give you in like if you're in like fucking challenger. Because like there are just other things that you have to focus on that I feel like are more important in these elos. But because we're an Emerald, I can talk about the thing I'm going to say right now. But if you're ever level 1 invading, right? Level 1 invading, Like if you hear your team spam pinging on the map on the way to like the enemy jungle, okay, then like just like this is just make sure you one of your guys have a scanner. So it's good that your recon has a scanner, but I wish you used it like here, you know. Because like this is not your fault. This is not like a you thing. This is just like a general advice for like, everyone right now. But if you're ever walking into like a fog of war like this, where you just have like no vision, then you want to start using scanner around here. Okay, scan. So use your scanner literally the moment because like cause if you don't know, you like if you're on red side, you can actually get to this bush and ward right here. You can actually ward right here before these guys can walk in the bush. So there's actually a good chance that you're just gonna straight up get spotted. You're gonna walk in all the way, and if nobody scans, then like there's a chance that you might just get like fucking jumped over here or here, you know? Hang on, wait, someone messaged me. Who's this? Clash? Wait, someone just asked me if I want to play Clash. Oh shit. Hang on. Prismal. Oh wait. Oh wait, hold up. Do I play Clash? Oh shit. I am 18. And I got the raw reviews. Yeah, no, I can't play Clash, I'm sorry. Who should grab a scanner, preferably the jungler? Literally anyone. It's like it doesn't matter who it is, because you know, worst case scenario, you can just scan, right? You can scan the bushes and then recall and then go back for a regular trinket. You have enough time for that. So literally as long as anyone, you know, like any of the 5 players have scanner, then it's fine. But it is kind of bad that Rakan didn't scan until he got the bush. Because the reason why I wanted to scan earlier is because if he scanned right here, if just, you know, like if like just like theoretically there were like 5 enemies just waiting for you guys to walk up, the scanner's gonna see them, like the outlines of them, be right before you walk in, which is actually like a really big deal. Like just that like 1 second extra knowledge that you might get reverse ganked or jumped on is like really crucial in terms of like these situations where you're all bunched up and stuff, right? Like dude, what would you have done if if there were 5 guys in this bush, you know, and like yeah, you got hit by like a fucking Karma Mantra Q or Karma Q, like fucking Vigar Cage, you know, like Tryndamere Spin, right? It's like it didn't happen this game, but you shouldn't account for the fact that it could, you know, like it could happen. You know, you should never say a play is useless or not, I guess, just because it didn't happen, because that's a hindsight. Can you put on some music? I literally can't because I'm gonna get DMCA strike. I wish I could, but I literally can't, or else I'm gonna get live DMCA strike. It's why I don't have music in any of my VODs recently. I'm just streaming on Twitch. But yeah, okay. That was just for like, you know, that was just for Kondo, so going back to your gameplay. Yeah, see, it's like I guarantee you, if like someone didn't ward here, like if someone, okay, this is a bad scan. Like what is he scanning? You know, like it's like what is he scanning right now? He's scanning this bush. Like, does he really think someone warded this bush? Right? If anything, there's a higher chance they warded here or here. You know, like there's a very high chance, like there's just chance of them having warded something. It's either like 0 or they warded here or here. I don't know anyone that would ward here after they saw the enemy just fucking bum rushing in. I just don't know. Body smells. What the? Okay, yeah, let's continue. Back to the. Okay, wait, what you start? You started W. Okay. So okay, just like the current information. Okay. So current information. Okay, current information is that they didn't start blue. All right, like okay, because you're an emerald, I can talk about pathings now. You know, like emeralds around the elo where you have to kind of actually learn how to do like jungle pathing tracking. So okay, who is it right now? Right now, Jarvan is level 2. Okay, or sorry, that's not level 2. Like Jarvan is like, if you don't know, like you're probably not gonna know like the rough jungle pathings of every champion because like that's just weird. But because Jarvan's not doing blue, he's doing red, and this is just math, right? If he's not doing one buff, he's doing the other buff. You know, it's just simple knowledge, which means that either he's going to do red buff. Like they're like, okay, for the most part, junglers, they either do one of two things. They either do 3 camp into gank, or they do full clear into gank. So 6 camp into gank. Okay. So because it's Jarvan, there's a high chance he might do like something like red into like I don't know like fucking like wool or not sorry, not wolves. Like the common pathing is doing like red into like maybe like Gromp into blue or something like a 3 camp path is usually what Jarvans go for, because Jarvan like power spikes out at level 3. So in this case, you have to know that the earliest time that Jarvan will probably gank, like don't get me wrong, they can level 2 gank at any point, but just assume that people are gonna follow the natural pathing. But the average time for when a jungler does 3 camp into gank is 230. Okay? Like just keep this in mind. This is just like a universal rule with every champion in the game for the most part. But if like you think that the enemy jungler is going to do 3 camps into gank, then you have to be careful around this time. All right. So this means that you should be warding like a location at around 215. So you want to like ward here or like here, just like anywhere you think Jarvan is going to maybe gank you from around 215. You know, like 230 is the 3 camp rule, and then if you think they're going for a full clear, like they're doing all the camps before ganking, that's like 330 ish. It's a bit different per champion because obviously some champions clear faster than others, but this is the general rule. Like this is the average time for every single jungler. So yeah, we'll go back to the VOD now. I should be playing close to the bot side. So in this situation, you should be, not because of your bot, but because of Vi. Okay? So if you're a mid laner, right? If you're a mid laner, then you have to know how to play with your jungler. Alright? So in this situation, right? In this situation, you know that your Vi just counter jungled, but there is a good chance that, like that Jarvan might just see her immediately. And in this situation, like, this is really bad for Vi because like she was already taking a good amount of hits from the blue buff, and like Jarvan probably regen along its way back. So in this situation, you want to be positioned on this side, like on the bottom side of the lane, just so you can help out Vi faster. You want to be like literally just hugging this side of the wall, so that on the off chance that Vi does fight, you're able to help her way faster than this Veigar can. Okay. So yeah, it's like just you always want to hug the side where your jungler is at all times. Just because like even if Jarvan somehow like goes for like, dude, if Jarvan comes this way and ganks you right here, then like he deserves a kill. Like like if you die because he comes here, like they just accept that he just outplayed you. But for the most part, right, even if Jarvan comes, like Vi's also nearby to help you out if something fucking insane happens where Jarvan just happens to be like running towards you this way. Hindsight is good, yeah, but but like that was the objective play. Like we're not saying that you should have been on this side because we're using hindsight. Like objectively speaking, the moment you saw your Vi coming this way, you should have been like helping him like get prio. Because dude, there's so many times when a jungler goes counter jungle and then their laners are just AFK. And like in this situation, like you have to ask yourself, is it the jungler's fault for counter jungling without their laner's help? Or is it the laner's fault for not seeing that there was an opportunity that she saw that you didn't see yourself, So you always have to just assume that your teammates have something in mind and you just want to like cater to that thing that they have in mind. All right. So continuing. And right here, okay? Right here, you should know that Jarvan is doing 3 camp. Okay? It's like okay. At this point, there are two possibilities. Right? There are 2 things that could be happening right now. Like Jarvan started red. Like that's just a given because like obviously because Vi's fucking taking his blue buff, which means he's doing red. But now either he's doing like it's still 230. So either he's doing 3 camps, so he's doing red buff into like Raptors, into like Gromp, or he's in your jungle. There's a higher chance he's in your jungle right now just because it's like okay, so look at this from Jarvan's point of view, okay? From Jarvan's point of view, he just saw you guys fucking 5-man bum rushing into your jungle at level 1. So there's a chance he just gave up this entire half of the jungle, which means he actually might be here right now. He's probably just doing your camps right now, honestly. All right, so you should be hugging this side in general, just so you don't get ganked from these choke points. All right, so here, okay, this is where we turn the map back on. Okay, we're gonna turn the map back on to see where he is right now. Yep, there he is. See, it's like even before we figured out where he was, like just from inferencing where he was, we could assume that he's like somewhere on your side, like at least on this half of the map. You know, so you should like at the very least just hug this side of the map, you know, because like he's gonna be somewhere here, right in here. No, watch. Okay, watch. Yep, and then 230, right? Like once again 230. Like he's in this bush at around 230, which is like the average time when he can gank you. So yeah, similar, same thing. It's like just know this timing of 230. So you want to ward around 215, you know, to account for the like you don't want to ward at 230 because that's the time you're gonna get fucking ganked. So you want to ward just a bit ahead of time to make sure that you can see this thing happening, you know? Because I guarantee you, if you warded here at like 215, you would have seen this guy walking, and now you have more info, right? Like now you have the information that he's level 3 and he's like in your jungle, which can lead your jungle, like it can lead your jungler, your Vi, to now get more like to like counter jungle even deeper because like he knows that Jarvan's nowhere nearby, right? So here, back to your point of view. Cause see, look, it's like if Vi actually knew that Jarvan was on this side from like your ward or something, you know, like this is a ward, then she actually might just went for wolves. So she would have counter jungled deeper. But now like she didn't get that one extra camp that denies Jarvan the wolves EXP. So she's actually kind of behind now in terms of like counter jungling because I'm pretty sure Jarvan took literally all the camps this side, but Vi only took 2 camps on this side. So she's actually down 1 camp in terms of EXP. All right, so yeah, you just gotta like, you know, like just know that like even if you don't benefit directly from getting information, your Vi could have 100% benefited really well from just knowing that Jarvan's on this side of the map. Just keep that in mind. But she decides to go for a gank, but that's nothing of our concern because we're mid. So yeah, it's just like let's speed it up a bit. Like I'll be honest, I'm not really commenting on your laning because like it's like, you know, this like the brand in lane is very simple. Like you just W the minion and then you E the backline to try to hit the enemy, right? It's like that's pretty much the entire brand laning experience. Okay. So here, I'm gonna try to focus more on like when you decide to back, okay? Because your back timing is way more important. So do you have like a specific, you know, what was the button? It was X. Okay. Do you have a specific like number of when you want to recall? You know what I mean? Like for example, like you know, like every champion is different, but whenever you have like a, you know, whenever you have like a very predetermined item path, okay, you want to try to time your backings to fit the path you goes here. Let me just look at your OPGG real quick because I'm going to see what items you went. Because you know, like I'll be honest, I don't really care too much about like optimal build path things as long as you just like optimize it. But let me see what items you did eventually build in the end. So you went build. So here. Does this show up? Oh, nice, it does. Okay. So this is your match history, and you decide to go Haunting Guys first, or Liandry's first, okay? So Haunting Guys is like 1300, right? I believe. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So 1300 gold. This should be your first spike. All right. Like if you're, you know, like obviously depending on what you want to actually buy, it's gonna be different every single time. But if your goal is to get to the first spike in your like game, 1300 gold is your first one, right? And then I think that just like 3000 gold. Your next spike after recalling buying this would be like, I guess, you know, like 1700 gold. So like this is your next spike after you come back. So you want to like, you want to time you going back and getting items with your components that you want to buy. All right. So right now you have like 1100 gold. Like maybe after helping your Vi get this, you should recall, especially because you have TP. You know, like because like even if anything bad happens, you can go back. So let's see what you do here. Okay, so your HR helped out this time, so it's fine. But I really do. I really wish you went over here, man. Like, like it's like, you know, like at the very least, hug this side of the wall so that you can help out your teammates faster. You know, it's like because you never know what, like, you know, if Jarvan comes and tries to contest with like their level 6 Tryndamere, these guys lose, right? because like he has a level advantage. So I just want you to be like more positioned towards your jungler again. So same thing as this time. If your jungler is going for an objective or counter jungling, always just hover the side. Should always back around 1k gold. Well, like in your case, because you're going for Haunted Guide, it should be 13. Like, you know, we just talked about this. Like it's 1300 for you. Like it's like it's not 100. It's not 1000. It's 1300 because this is where you get your Haunted Guides. You know, it's like you just gotta do math, right? Just figure out what's your first main component you can buy, and then just back when you have that amount of gold. Right? Also, hello, Saggy. Hello, hello. Sorry, I didn't respond because I'm doing water being, but. Yeah, see, it's like this guy's just fucking 2v1ing. I'm like, my god. Where are you go? Whoa. What, oh, okay. What was that? Hang on. What was that? yo. What was that? What was that? Okay, right here. Okay, Tryndamere is like dude, Tryndamere. Okay, Tryndamere. This is a matchup thing. Okay, this is more like just like a champion knowledge thing. But Tryndamere is what's the cooldown at level 1? Tryndamere is like 13 seconds or something, right? It's like I don't know what the level 1 is, but if you don't know, most Tryndameres they max Q first. They max Q first, and then they max E second. Okay, this is just typical Tryndamere laning, because there are actually more times in lane when you actually have to max E first because you want the regen from Q, which means that, you know, like even if Tryndamere gets like a lower cooldown from like auto attacks or whatever from his passive, I guess, you know, because if you don't know, like every time Tryndamere gets a crit, he gets like lower cooldown on his E. But even then, it should be like 13 seconds. Right here, let me actually check out. Yeah, it's like he just spun and he got a crit on you, so he has 10 seconds. So you have way more time right now than you think. But then, which means that all you had to do, literally all you had to do, was just keep running. Like, just run. But then you literally gave him the only way he could kill you. Alright? Like, you literally gave him the only possible chance of turning this around. Which it's like, it's like, you definitely know now, but like, it's like, this is very bad. This is very egregious. Like, it's like, I can see what you were going for. You were like, oh, my team's over here, so like, I want them to go over here. But like, yeah, this was just not enough knowledge of what Tryndamere does. Because you were in no danger. If I was you, I would just know 100% that there's no chance I die there if I just keep running away and then turning when the Undying Rage is gone, right? But it's okay. Now you have 1300 gold, so you can buy your item. All right. Okay, I'll be honest. I hope you do not flash. Or actually, I don't know. Or sorry, not flash. I don't know if you should TP here. I'm gonna be real honest. But you know, I can also see why you would TP, I guess. Okay, you didn't TP, you know, because yeah, because you do miss like 1 or 2 minions, but like I wouldn't TP to a lane faster for like 1 or 2 minions, you know, like I don't think it's worth it. So yeah, I don't mind that. Okay, but now it's all about Prio, okay? Because the fact that you came here, you have TP up. You have TP, and then you should have seen that Viger just TP'd back. So Viger has no TP. Alright? He has no TP, which means you should be super aggressive. You want to be super aggressive right now because, you know, if you take a bad trade, you can always just go back, reset, and come back with TP. But then you have to know that, like if you don't be aggressive in this point in time, then like you're pretty much just letting him just scale. You know, like dude, I would literally just say ult him right now. Like literally the moment you land a single W, just use your entire combo. Because dude, okay, so a lot of people, especially when like they're playing very bursty champions like Brand, they don't use their entire kit because they know it's not gonna kill. All right, but you don't have to kill, right? Because I see this a lot with like Lux players where the moment they land a Q, most of the time you just want to use your entire combo. You know, like even if it's only going to do maybe like 60% of the HP, like just having that extra pressure of them not having 40% of the HP, it's so big. Even if you don't kill them, just chunk them out. Like yeah, exactly, right? Because like dude, I guarantee you, if you like use your entire combo on him, even if he doesn't die, even if it only does like half of his HP, like that's already good for you because now you can just wait for your cooldowns to come back and do it again. you know. But like he's never gonna die if like you don't go aggressive, especially when you have the advantage here. So, yeah. So continuing. Yeah, I would love if you just like literally just ult him, like literally just press R on him, press W on him, just walk away. Like honestly speaking. Okay. Okay, alright, okay, also here, okay. Okay, so you know what I told you about being on the side of your jungler? Alright, I'm going to tell you something that's going to blow your mind, but I want you to do the exact opposite now. So here, okay, let me talk about this very specifically because you're probably confused on when to do which. Alright, so here, number one, okay. Let me just make a clear guide on positioning, I guess, with jungler based on the timing. Saying the game exactly, but like I'm just gonna give you like a very specific set of rules, okay? So positioning with like on here, so on jungle side, okay? So if you want to position towards your jungler, then like you want to be on the side of the jungler. This is kind of like posthumously, all right? So you want to usually want to hug the side your jungler is on after you fully know what they're doing. All right. So when I mean posthumously, I mean like if you see the jungler physically walk into the enemy jungle like earlier, like you know that he's not gonna gank you, right? Once you cross out that idea that he's not ganking you out, then you can go like, oh, he's trying to counter jungle, which means now you want to back him up. So that's when you want to be on the side of where he is or when he's doing like an objective. All right. But then you want to be on the opposite side of where he is when you're not really sure what he's going for and you think he's gonna gank. All right. So like it's like just the fact that you already know why I want you to be on the side tells, right? But like the reason, so people that don't know why you do this, the reason why you're on the opposite side is because like dude, like just like this like human psychology thing where if you draw a line down the middle of the lane, if you stand on one side of the lane, so like you're on this side, the enemy is gonna naturally want to stand on the other side just because that's the farthest possible distance away from where you are to not get poked. All right, so this is just fucking psychology. Like I don't know how to explain it, but that also means if you want to set up like you want to set up ganks for your jungler, which means you want to position your enemy closer to where your jungler is coming in from. So right now, like okay, so right now you don't know if your jungler is gonna be ganking or counter jungling. You just don't know. All right. So what I want you to do is in this point, you want to assume they're gonna gank first. All right. So you want to just assume that they're going to be ganking your lane, which means you want to walk to this side of the map, which forces like just psychology wise for the Veigar to walk this side of the map, which is closer. There's a higher chance that Vi's gonna get like a good gank off if he's closer to where he's being able to hit, being able to hit from. All right. And then this is the thing, right? Okay, let's say you do that. Let's say you did walk on this side and Veigar's here, but Vi is going into the enemy jungle to counter gank, all right? Like he wants to counter jungle. Like your idea was that he was gonna go for a gank, so you went to the opposite side, but now you're like, what the hell, man? He's going into the enemy jungle. He's doing the opposite of what I wanted to do. At that point, now your game plan is to go back to the other side, okay? At that point, now your information is updated. So now he's not ganking. Now he's counter jungling. So it's just CJ. He's counter jungling. So now you want to reposition from where you were because if you were like here, right? You want to reposition back towards the side your jungler in because you want to go back to step 2, which is like helping your jungler out. You want to be on the side where you can help your jungler better. Okay, so it's all about updating your information. You want to constantly update your information so that you're better catered to whatever your jungler's thinking about. Doesn't that work always or only against millennials who are afraid of you? Like it feels like really sometimes it feels like she'll be always like getting to jump on me or Lux trying to enter queue. But it's like like if you think that's gonna happen, then you can then you can position over here. Right? It's like because like obviously this is just a general rule of thumb. It's not gonna happen all the time because obviously if you're 0-3 against like a 3-0 Yasuo. Like obviously he's gonna want to fight you more. I'm just saying in this current situation where like, dude, it's like we had 8 minutes, right? Like we had 8 minutes to figure out the Vigard's walk patterns, and just from the last 8 minutes, I could tell that Vigard is one of those like go to the opposite side kind of people. So you always, you also have to count into your opponent's skill level, because for example, if like if you have like a Yasuo, fucking right, if you have a Yasuo on the enemy team and they always go for you, then you can update your game plan to like being on the side of your jungler all the time so that you can bait him into coming in, and then now Vigar's like, oh shit, hello. So it's all about just you have to constantly update your information on what your enemy's doing and what your jungler's doing to determine like what like the best play at the time is, right? But you shouldn't be sad that he does something that you didn't expect, because like, that's just life, right? It's like League of Legends just works that way. Yeah, see, look, it's like, see, like Vi actually considered like just the way that Vi moved, he was actually considering ganking this way, but because you didn't prime the lane to be gankable, like because you weren't in position to like control your enemy into walking towards Vi, he just fucking left. You know, I feel like a lot of people when they see this, they're gonna be like, oh my god, like they're gonna see after the game like, dude, our jungler never ganked. Like, why didn't our jungler gank a lane? But I assure you, this is not the jungler's fault. Like you did not prep the lane into be gankable. Okay? You have to prep lanes to be gankable because, dude, it's like every single jungler main knows that like the worst feeling, dude, oh my god, I hated the most, especially when I was a jungle main. The worst feeling is, for example, I'm trying to gank bot, right? Like, I'm trying to gank bot after like a long day of camp clearing, and then I try to gank this way, and then there's like a fucking pink in this bush. There's like a fucking red pink in this bush that like both of the ADC and support just never walked through to clear. So now it's like now I'm clearing the bush for them, and now I have to leave because the enemy knows I'm here. And then the enemy, like now the fucking ADC and support after the game, like, oh my god, our jungler never ganked us. And it's like, dude, like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, it's your fault that you didn't clear this bush at any point before the gank happened. So you have to know, like, when a lane, like, you have to prepare the lane to be gankable in every single, like, it doesn't matter if you're bot, it doesn't matter if you're mid or top. You have to always keep your jungler's idea in mind. Yeah, let's keep going. Yeah, see, it's like now Vi just wasted her time. You see that? Like, Vi just, like, cleared this entire area to see if there's anything to take, and there was nothing at the time, right? So now she just spent all this time walking, like, this is, like, what, like 5 seconds? She spent, like, 5 seconds walking here, or, like, maybe even, like, 10 seconds at most, doing absolutely nothing. Like you just wasted 10 seconds of your jungler's time, alright? That's just... So you have to know that these things compound. Like just that idea that she wasted her time into like maybe going for a gank mid, like a mid gank, and not getting anything out of it, that like really hurts her pathing a lot in the end. Especially when these small things just stack up over time. Are we still doing VOD if you have to spare? I think I have 2 members on my YouTube that I have to VOD review after this, so yeah. I don't think I have that much time. Yeah, okay, let's continue. Whoa, 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 what was that? Whoa, okay. What? Okay, number 1, what does this accomplish? Okay, let's talk about your ward placement. What does this do? Whenever you put a ward down, you have to ask, what info are you getting? All right, what info did you get from this ward? Because if you just got information that Jarvan was on this side, right? Like how long ago was it? Like right there, 8:30. You got information that Jarvan was there at 8:30, right? Okay, and like I knew the Jarvan was bot, so I knew it was safe to ward. That's not how you should be warding. You shouldn't be warding because it's safe. You should be warding to get information. You know what I mean? Because number 1, it's like, here, think about this. How would Jarvan ever be in this area without being spotted by this thing? You know? You know what I mean? It's like the only way Jarvan doesn't get spotted by this ward is if he perfectly hugs this wall and goes like this, alright? Like literally he has to know that this is here in the first place to get spotted, because there's like a very small gap right here in vision. But that's not gonna happen, alright? This is Emerald. Like that, like unless Jarvan's a fucking god and just like knows that this could be warded, like even challenger players aren't gonna know that there's like a very small gap that could possibly be here. Okay, which means that this ward accomplishes literally nothing right now because this ward already covers whatever information you wanted. And like you know Jarvan's on this side of the map, so like you get double negative information because like you already knew where he was. Okay, so yeah, this ward does not accomplish a single thing, you know. Because here, I'll be honest, dude. Whenever I go for like a quote unquote deep ward, I never ward safe spots. I always ward like here or like here or like here. All right. Like for example, if I knew Jarvan was here, like I would have honestly fucking sprinted to like fucking like this bush, you know, like this. Like this gives me way more information than this ever would. It does take more time to get there, but like I just said, it is safe to ward right now because Jarvan, you just got spotted over here. If there was no ward on enemy side jungle, would it be an okay ward? Yeah, it's like if this wasn't here, then I could definitely see why you would ward here. But I'll be honest, it's like okay, dude. Okay, you guys know the okay. So let me talk about baiting pink wards in the middle of nowhere on purpose. So here, okay, if you draw a line, right? If you draw a line where this ward covers, it covers like here. All right, which means if this ward wasn't here, so like here, like just theoretically, if you did not have vision of here, then there's a good chance that as you're walking to get this, Jarvan ganks you, right? Like let's just say theoretically we did not see Jarvan here. Jarvan could come this way and gank you right now. Which means this ward is actually like it's actually like the idea of you warding is actually baiting you into like giving up information on this side. So you know, like even after you ward here, Jarvan can still gank this way, like just assuming that this ward does not exist. You know? Like Jarvan can like very easily and very like consistently walk this way to gank you, which does happen a lot. So this ward accomplishes nothing in that regard. But I'll be honest, like if you're too scared to walk here to ward in this, like because this is a really good ward, honestly. Like your Vi did a good job warding here. If this ward like is too scary to go for it because you don't know where Jarvan could be, then I'll be real honest, ward right here, like literally in the middle of fucking nowhere. Okay, like I'm not even capping. Like there are times when it's actually better to ward in the middle of absolute bumfuck nowhere, especially if you're not sure if it's safe and you need the information. Like you actually risk getting rid of the ward for like 75. You actually risk going minus 75 gold. But if if it saves you a kill, right? If it saves you from getting ganked in this pathing, then it's good. You know what I mean? Like there are lots of times when instead of warding a bush, I actually ward in the middle of fucking nowhere just to get more information at the time. You know? Because dude, what's the point of gaining a ward, right? What's the point of buying a ward is to get information. So if you got the information, it shouldn't even matter if the enemy cleared it, because that information should be enough to like be worth more than a 75 gold like deficit. But that also means having a useless ward like this, you know, like for example, okay, so like if you warded here and it gets taken, it's not really minus 75 gold, right? It's more like it's like minus like 15 gold, right? Because like I like just roughly mathematically, you got 60 gold worth of value of knowing where the enemy could be at that exact moment. But now if you ward in like a random ass bumfuck nowhere like here, now it's just you just get nothing. You got no information. You literally got zero value from this ward. So now you don't even get like a small amount of value from this thing. You just got fucking nothing. You always want to make sure that the ward makes you see as much path as always. Exactly, right? Like you just want to get information. It doesn't matter how you do it. It doesn't matter where you put it down. As long as it gives you more information of where the enemy could be than before, then it's a good ward. Right? Dude, like, oh my god, I hear. Like, do you guys know that one meme, right? There was just like one meme where like there was like a graph, right? Where it's like bronze, and then like middle was like gold, and then top is like challenger, right? And then at bronze, people go like, why buy a ward? Right? Because they're bronze. Like they don't see why they should buy wards because they're just bad. But then gold is like, oh yeah, we should buy a ward because now they realize the importance of buying vision. But then when you get the challenger, it's like, why buy ward? You guys know that meme? It's like in bronze, you have like, why do you buy a ward? Because they're bad. But then in gold, you have like, oh, warding's really important because, you know, it gives you information. But challenger players are like, why would you buy a ward? Because it actually loses you money. So it's like, like the idea is the same, where both players in bronze and challenger are like, why would you buy a ward? But like the ideology is different. Where challenger players know when a ward is useless, but bronze players don't even know what a ward is. So it's kind of like, it's like the same end result, but then like the idea behind this type of vision is very different, which I want you to like understand, I guess. It depends on how you use your wards exactly. You don't like you want to use your wards more like in a more meaningful manner is what I'm trying to say. I have a turn. Are we chilling? Yeah, we're like we should probably wrap this up because I feel like we've already talked about a lot of things you have to work on. I don't want to like I don't try to like I don't really want to comment too much all at once because you're gonna like forget. So I feel like we're at a good point where yeah, see, okay, so same thing. Yeah, like same thing, same thing. Exact same thing. Like, I want you to be behind this wall. Like dude, do you see? Wait, did we actually see them walk by here? Let me see. Look, see, dude, see, do you see that? Dude, they got into the pit. All right, they literally got into the pit without you seeing. You got nothing from this ward just now, right? See what I mean? It's like, do you see how impactful this ward would have been in the middle of bumfuck nowhere? Like even here, right? It's like, like this is one of the times when like a ward in the middle, like it's like I actually would have warded here. Like I actually would have used my ward here because this is warded, like just for more information. But it's like you would have seen this happening from like a mile away if you just like had like a random ass vision ward somewhere. But yeah, okay, let's continue. But yeah. How this happen? Okay, oh. Okay, okay, whatever. I was gonna comment on something, but like that's just like a very small thing. I don't think it would have done really that much if you even knew. But yeah, that's about it. It's like I don't, I don't really want to comment too much about like anything else because you do have a lot of things to work, like just like focus on of what we went through. But here, let me summarize, guys. So for just you, your catered advice. Because I always give like very catered advice for like just a player, just as like a recap of what I wanted to focus on. Summary is know where jungler is, okay? Like play. I should word this better. Play with jungler, all right? That's honestly like that's probably gonna be good enough. Honestly, like even just facing this will probably actually get you to diamond. Like I'm not even lying. Okay, which means that if you want to play with the jungler, then you want to figure out when you should be on the side of where they are, or when you should be like away from their side. So you want to be once again you want to be on the side when you think they're going to go for like a counter jungle or an objective. So if they want a counter jungle / objective, you want to be on their side, and if like if you think they're going to go for a gank, then you want to sandwich them for most situations, right? Like obviously there are other situations where it's not going to be this like cut and like like cut and clear, but yeah, if you think they're ganking you, then you want to be like you want to sandwich them in the middle, okay? But this also means all right, here's like one quick tip in case like this happens because this is going to happen a lot, but there are times when you go like, oh, like I should be away from my jungler so that we can sandwich them, but then you get sandwiched. There's a chance that the enemy jungler might be on the side where you're going towards. So it's like this is why it's so important to know where the enemy jungler is at all times. Okay, so like always try to get vision first. Always try to like get some amount of vision on wherever you're walking towards, so that you don't randomly get jumped from the fog of war. But yeah, that's about it. It's like literally just do this. Right? Like just like this. I'm not even gonna tell you to do anything else. Just focus on this because this is where you're gonna take it like a lot of mental power just to like look at the map more often. Figure out where jungler is. But yeah. Just focus on playing with the jungler and I guarantee you, if you just like if you get good at like just instinctively knowing where the jungler is and like just figuring out where the enemy jungler is, then I guarantee you can get the diamond this way, like 100%. Just keep that in mind. All right, okay. I kind of spent too much time, so let's go to the next one. I promised to do someone. Who was it? Is Kangit still here? Kangit already still here? Because I have to do Kangit, who just membered, and then Aaron next. Hello. Oh, wait, give me a second, Aaron. I gotta do Kangit first. All right, give me your IGN. Actually, wait, is it an NA? Okay, if it's an NA, like if you're not an NA, then I should probably do Aaron's first, so I don't have to like switch clients all the time. But if you're an NA, then it's way better for me, so I can just like look at it now. How do I get free coaching? Right now, I'm doing coaching for like my members on YouTube. Oh, nice, you're an NA. Okay, let me do this fast, and I'll get to you, Aaron. Give me a sec. But let me get through these first, because I try to prioritize my members, and you know they did have the kindness to support my content, so I kind of feel bad if I don't get into something. Okay, Silver 2. Do you have any specific game you want me to watch? I'll try to do this a bit faster because I keep going down like a very long like it's like I kind of mumble on sometimes, so I'm trying to make sure that doesn't happen. Is there a specific game? Just not the most recent? Okay. This is this game. Okay, okay, so okay, I'll be honest. The main problem with coaching people from like silver and stuff is that I can't talk. Oh yeah, that's me. Oh my god, I was like, how'd you get the emerald? But I can't really talk too much about macro, just because like I don't really think you're at the point where macro is like macro. I don't think macro should be your main concern. I'll be real honest. So let me just see what you're at right now. Over 2. All right, let's see. We're on this side now. Over here. Let me just okay. I'm just gonna yeah. I get to 5 stars. Do I have review privileges? Oh yeah, definitely. Like I'll be honest, I kind of forget sometimes, but let me know like if you did that because you're pretty much just you're like a member times 50. So yeah. Okay, so let's figure out where you are. Okay, your team got invaded. Right. Okay. I'm not really gonna be commenting on like that much because I just want to see your habit. I just want to see like your rough habit of where you are or like how you path, I guess. Actually, wait. Okay, yeah. I just want to check something real quick. I'm more concerned with what you do afterwards. Here. That word. That's not a bad word actually, yeah. Okay, wait, should I comment on should I comment on these types of things? You know? Oh, yeah, fuck it, I'll do it, okay. I'll fucking do it. Okay. So like, I'm already silver, okay, but I just want you to if you're ever gonna ward here, I want you to ward like here, like around here, okay? And the reason why is because here, okay, let me just show you why. So after you recall, okay? It's like here you get information on just the raptors, but you can see that this entire area you still don't have vision of, you know? Oh yeah, thank you to 5 get the membership, Songcat. Thank you. Yeah, the reason why I say ward like even like slightly here, like here, is because this ward you can still see if they're doing raptors. But the benefit of this one is that you can actually see if they're coming to gank this way as well. You know? So yeah. Just keep that in mind. Like you always want to do as many openings as possible because like this ward effectively can be done the exact same way as a ward like here, because it even sees like up to here as well. Just keep that in mind, I guess. Okay. How come we're here? How come? Oh my god, what the Venimo? Yo, what the? Thank you for the 100 super. What the hell? Oh my god. That covers my rent for the next 2 years. Thank you. Oh my god, thank you so much. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Venimo food. Oh my god. Someone wants to eat as well? Dude, I'm gonna get a McDonald's meal instead of just a burger tonight. Thank you. I really appreciate it, guys. Dude, okay. Let me talk about this. So pretty much whenever someone donates me like an obscene amount of money like that, like I spend less time editing a video and I spend more time like editing those like high quality videos. So here, okay, because you gifted me, let me give you a preview of the next one. Of the next like quote unquote video I'm working on. Right now I'm working on this where do you guys remember these videos? The Yone versus Yasuo with lightsabers? You know, it was like a long time ago, but like right now I'm working on a video where like you guys know the most recent Still Here cinematic. Like I'm pretty much gonna turn the entire Still Here cinematic into Still Here, like the new like you guys remember this one, right? Like the most recent Riot Games animation. I was like, hey, what if I turn this, but everyone has a lightsaber? So that's the next video that's gonna like not the next upload, but like just the next thing I'm working on that takes a bit more time. Because I'm like, oh hey, look, it's Yasuo. Like Yasuo's here, which means it's a good excuse of like, okay, I'll be honest, I have no idea how I'm gonna do this part because like do I turn the arrow into like a fucking lightsaber bolt or do I just leave it as an arrow and he's cutting through the arrow with a lightsaber? Like I don't know, I have to figure that stuff out, but yeah, just like that's your sneak peek because of the donation. Thank you again, Lenimo. But yeah, okay, back to the broad view. How come we're just sitting here? How come we're just chilling here? Because I feel like you destroyed this guy, no? Like he's like half HP and you just recalled. Yeah, it's like you have the entire item up on him because you just recalled and he didn't. So I actually don't know what you're waiting for. I feel like you could just like just walk here immediately and then just like engage them, you know? Yeah, see, it's like right there, like because like you walk into the bush and then you just sit there, and then by the time you get to this bush, he's gone. So I guarantee you this was a kill, like 100%. This was a definitely maybe even two if Alawi came to help, you know. I'm worried about Alawi. No. You're dude. Look at you. You're Briar. All right. You're Briar with an item. You're effectively up 1100 gold right now, right? Because that's how much the fucking this thing costs. Is it so 1100? I think. I'm pretty sure it is. Like, yeah. Like you're literally up in 1100 gold right now because you decided to reset. So like you win. Like nah, I'd win. You know, like fucking nah, I'd win. So yeah, you just gotta fight. But let's see what you do here. Oh, this was so free. No. Because dude, the sad thing is, I guarantee you, after you kill the Trundle, and like Eli was like, "Oh shit, I gotta run because my Trundle's dead." This was free. You actually were secured an objective for free, basically, because the enemy Trundle's dead, and you would have been like maybe half HP at most, you know, because you would have killed him immediately. So yeah, it's like you can see how that varies. Like one decision to not fight actually, like now you're behind in objectives already from the start. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Okay, I feel like you're playing too scared. Like, dude, same situation. He didn't go back yet. he actually didn't go back yet, and you're still an entire item up. You know, and like your ADC and your support are roughly healthy. So like, you should. I think you should just fought. Just like fuck it, go berserker mode, like fucking fight because these guys are low too. Like just fuck it. Because you okay. I'll be honest. If you're playing Briar, like especially you're Briar, like you have to be aggressive. You know, like, you can't play passive like this. I actually really like the fact that you like went into like counter jungle for like a psycho. I want to see more of that. I want to see you being more of a psycho. Okay. I want you to double down and be entirely psychotic, and then if you die, then you can use that information, right? It's like dying is good. Dying is good as long as you understand why you died. So like you want to learn from the experience. Like I'm not saying just go in and fucking die and just end. I want you to go in, die, and use that information for your next time you do the same thing. Or like, oh, like last time I did this, I just fucking died, so I shouldn't do that. But it's like until you get that information, until you get that experience of when you're gonna die or not, like you're never gonna learn. Okay? Because I have this idea, right? Idea between aggressive and passive learning. You know, it's like this is just like a me thing. I don't know if it's like a real thing, but aggressive versus passive gaming. Okay, like I have a theory that if you know how to be aggressive, so if you're aggressive all the time, then you know how to be passive. Okay, it's way easier. It's way easier to be on the top of like the Eiffel Tower. You know, it's like if you're on the top of the Eiffel Tower, it's way easier to like not be scared of heights if all you do for a living is jumping out of a plane. You know, like if you're like like if all you do is jump out of a plane at very high altitudes, then you're not gonna really be phased by being on top of a building. So this is the aggressive idea where if you're always aggressive, then you should theoretically always like have the ability to be passive just from the idea that you had the experience of being aggressive. But if you've never like been on a plane before, or like if you're always on the ground, right? If you're always passive, if you're always playing passive, it's really hard to overcome your fears on the moment when it counts. You know, like if you're down here all the time, then obviously you're gonna be fucking scared and terrified when you're up here for the first time in the in your life when you have fucking a fear of heights. So I think that like if you're aggressive all the time, then it's much easier to learn how to be passive afterwards than it is the other way around. It's much harder to be passive when, or it's much harder to be aggressive when you're only passive. Is what I'm trying to say. Trundle's scary. He's my AD. Yeah, but you're Briar. You see, and he also has no items. You see. Like, see, okay, see, it's like this is what I don't understand. Look, this is what I don't understand. Okay, because earlier you were in a position where this was a good fight, but then you decide to only go in now when it's a bad fight. You see what I mean? Like, it's like there's four guys here. Like, you definitely saw this guy. Like, if you watched the map, you would have seen the mid laner coming from here from this vision. But like the reason why I don't understand why you say you're scared about something, because I'll be honest, you're not scared. You're not scared of fighting them, because if you really were scared, you wouldn't have been in this situation in the first place. You know what I mean? It's like it's like pile out of the bush. Wait, hang on. Like, give me a second. My monitor's fucking spazzing out again. Give me 1 second. Whenever this happens, I have to like turn off my monitor a few dozen times. Like, give me. I don't know why, but like my HDMI port on my monitor randomly just fucking bugs out, so I have to like turn it off and on like, a few dozen times every now and then just get to work. The audio might cut off for like a split second because I'm obviously fucking dying over here. It's always fucks up here. Like, for example, like the reason why I have my thing covered is like right now is this. Like, this is my screen right now because whenever I turn my second monitor like off and on, it like moves all my tabs back to the main monitor, which is kind of annoying. But it's like a one-time thing anyways every stream. So give me a second. I'm almost done resetting up the tabs I have because I have like a specific like page setup that I always go. Okay, we're back. We're back to where we were. Oh, this also moved over. Replacement. Okay. Okay, so let me see what you did. Okay. The Talia was at the bush. What do you mean? This is not the bush. He came from exactly where I said he came from. Wink. Yeah, wait, no. Ain't no way you didn't see the Talia walking towards you, right? It's like he's right there. That's not the bush, good sir. This is the bush. He came from straight out vision. Your Orion is also AFK, you know, like so he's making the same mistake you are, but like, yeah, that's not the bush. Like we have only your vision turned on, which means that he was literally right there, and you just did not see him. I thought Talia was at the bush. Okay. I think I'm figuring out what the main problem is. All right, the main problem is spatial awareness. I feel like because here, okay, because I'll be honest, because like when you were in this situation, when you said that you were scared, because okay, like for me, right, whenever I look at this like objectively, if you were scared in this situation, you should have been scared in this situation. You know what I mean? Like this is actually the time where you should have been scared. Like this, it was way more beneficial for you to be scared in this situation than it was when you were over here, right? So it's kind of like it's not that I don't trust you. It's more like your reasoning for not taking fights doesn't match up. Like you know what I mean? It's like your definition of not fighting doesn't match with what I'm seeing. So which means that it means that like your definition of being scared doesn't stem from the fact that you were scared about fighting. It's just more like I think it's more about inexperience. I just think that you just aren't in like you're not in these situations enough to figure out what something's good or bad. Is what I'm trying to figure out. And you know, it's like I just feel like it's all about like because you're not you know like I said earlier because you're not in a situation where you have to be aggressive too often. Like you don't know what to do when you're in a situation like this. You know, like because you haven't trained in Mount Fuji, like you haven't tried mountain climbing your entire life. Now all of a sudden, when you have to suddenly climb up a mountain, you don't know what to do. You know, which is it feels like what I'm seeing here, where you're just simply not in enough. You haven't been in these situations long enough for you to figure out when something's like a good or a bad fight. So the only thing that you can do in like these types of situations is you just have to fight more. I'm not gonna lie. Like I literally just think that you should just fight more. Like obviously don't do that. Don't run into 1v4. You know like don't you know it's like when I say fight more like just assume you're like a middle schooler. Okay, like you're a middle schooler and your goal is to be like an MMA fighter. Okay, you're middle school and your goal is to become a fucking boxer or whatever. And, like you want to be the MMA and you want to fight. Okay, when I say get experience, I don't mean fight like four grown adults at the same time. Okay, like don't 1v4 four grown adults or Giga Chad muscle guys. Don't do that. I'm saying look for like 1v1s against like other middle schoolers. You know, like fight people of your skill level. All right, like if you're level 1, all right, you want to fight like level like 1 players, level 2 players. You don't want to fight like fucking level 100 players off the bat because you're gonna fucking die. You know, like you want to take fights that you think you can win. If you even think for a second that you can win, then just go for it. All right, like just fucking go for it, man. It's like worst case scenario you get beat up, but like you can learn from getting beat up as well. Is what you gotta realize. Like here, like why would you fight here? Is what I'm trying to figure out. Dude, earlier, right, dude, like earlier in this situation, you had a 3v3, all right. You were the middle schooler, but you had two of your homies, right? You were in middle school, but you had two of the fucking squad, right? You had Chad behind you, and you had fucking like you had Giga Chad, like fucking like I don't know what's another Giga Chad name. Like you had Arnold, all right. You had your Giga Chad friends when you were fighting here, but then it was a 3v3 and you decided to run away. But then now in this situation, like Chad's gone, Arnold's gone, you're just by yourself now. And now you want to fight a 1v2 against their Chad and Arnold's, you know what I mean? It's like how come you didn't fight when you had Chad and Arnold, but now you're fighting when you don't have him, you know? It's like it's the same thing. So yeah, it's like you gotta pick your fights, all right? you gotta you gotta realize that no matter what you do here, Arnold and Chad is gonna beat you up. They're gonna take your lunch money because you decide to give them like a weird look from the river, right? Wait. Did you see that though? Wait, whoa. Did you see that? Like, did you see what I just saw? Dude, you were 1v2 and you still almost beat them up. Like even though you were heavily outnumbered, even though you had fucking Chad and Arnold beating you up when you were 1v2, you actually almost won. Okay, almost won is an overstatement, but like, do you see how much damage you just did by yourself? Alright? Like, did you see how much damage they just took? Like, even though they won the fight, like you stabbed them in their kneecaps before you went down. Like, you went down with the fight. Right? And like, you're not telling me that after you did that much damage by yourself, you can't do that much damage against three guys when you also have two homies. Okay? I think that might have been Keptic Dragon. Ain't no way you're telling me that was Keptic Dragon. Do you see how much damage? That's fucking nothing. Look. Right there. That was all Briar. Ain't no way you're telling me it was Keptic Dragon. It's like, that's nothing. Nah, dude. It's like, bro. Like, ain't no way you're telling me that he got external help in a 1v2. Nah, that was all him. Like, you're way stronger than you think you are. Like, dude, even when you took a really bad fight, you still almost won. Like, that's how insane your character is. Like, you're a fucking psychopath of a character. You gotta utilize that psychopath. They didn't even get dragon after all that. You know, like, my god. I would have left if he didn't flash. Okay, that's hindsight. Okay, it's like, this is one of those situations where he shouldn't even be in the first place, kind of, right? Like, for example, right? That's like you going like here, like, you know, it's like, that's like you being like, dude, it's like, imagine there's two gangsters right here, right? This is like an alley, okay? Like, this is a building, and this is like a fucking dark ass alley at midnight. Alright? And this is you, alright? It's like imagine you telling me you knew there were two guys that were about to mug you behind the corner, but then you were like, oh, I would have escaped if they didn't flash me. I would have escaped if they didn't jump me here. And I'm like, can't you just not be there? You know what I mean? It's like, like, dude, you just being near this alley at midnight by yourself at night is already bad. All right? Like, you walking into here when you had full vision of them warding this bush is already bad in the first place. You know? It's like, you can't tell me that your entire logic was, I would have left if they didn't flash, as if you being in this sketchy ass alley at midnight was a good idea in the first place. Okay, like you know what I'm trying to get. Like you shouldn't even be here, man. Like, it's like, you just being here is already bad without your team, right? Like, if you don't have a phone, if you don't have the police at like a 1 minute call away, then you're pretty much asking to get mugged. Okay, like you're literally asking to get jumped, and you're wondering why I got jumped. So yeah, it's like, don't use hindsight. Never use hindsight. Never be like, I would have escaped at this and this. Like, just accept that you shouldn't have even been there, I guess, in the first place. All right, okay. Nice, you got 2 kills. Wait, who did you just kill? Wait, who did you just kill, actually? Like, I actually didn't know who the first guy that died was. Oh! Whoa. Okay. All right, okay. Okay, new analogy, all right? Following up on the guy, okay? So, you just killed a jungler. Jungler is dead, all right? Like, one of the guys that just stole your money, yeah, you actually just got your entire team and you just mugged him back. You broke into his house and you killed him. Okay, it's like, this is a bit like, I don't want to get too TOS, but like okay, not kill, but you just broke into this guy's house and you beat him up because you got revenge for him beating you up earlier. Okay. All right. And, oh, dude, another plus. You just like beat up his friend. So, dude, the guys that beat you up in a 1v4 earlier, you just beat them up back. All right. Now you're in their home. Now you just beat them up and you're in their home. What should you do next? You want to rob them. All right, you want to rob them because they can't do anything about you now because like they're beat up and on the ground. Okay. So the moment you kill the enemy jungler and like it's this guy doesn't even have to be dead for you to do this, but the moment you kill the enemy jungler, you want to rob his house. Okay? Run into his house, run to the jungle, and take his fucking jewelry. Alright? Take the raptors. Like if the red's up, take the rat like red, take the fucking grom. You because if you don't know, the best way to win in low elo is to just counter jungle. Because people don't realize that when you counter jungle, you're not getting one farm of camps. You're getting pretty much two farms because you're taking away their farm, which means they're getting -1 camp, and you're getting +1 camp, which means now there's like a difference of 2 camps just by simple math. Because +1, you know, like +1 minus -1 is 2. Like it's just simple fucking math, right? And in this situation, you just beat up, dude. You just beat up the guard. You just beat up the guy. You just beat up the guy that was at his home that beat you up earlier. So now, while he's down, you want to steal all his belongings because you have time to do that before the cops show up. All right, like before the goon squad of cops shows up and arrests you, you have time to take all this. You know, this is just like the simplest analogy I can give. So I really wish instead of you just running back, you know, like dude, like after you beat that guy up, you just ran away. Like you just let him get away with that. Like nah, bro, you gotta take his stuff. Like you want to just run into his home while the door's open and just take his stuff, man. All right, just do that because now you're up good. Now you can sell the jewelry for more gold. You can sell all the raptors, like the gold you got from raptors and the golems, and then now like now you stole $100 and now he's down $100. So now you're actually up $200 by net gain. Okay, see, this is what you were scared of. Like, this is probably what you were scared of when you were like, oh, Illaoi is going to 1v1 us. But you have to know, right? Like, the situation of you 1v2ing Illaoi is way different than earlier when it was like a 2v2. So yeah, it's like, okay. So one more thing, okay? When you go for these fights, like I swear to God, you're going to go for a fight like this. You're going to be like, oh, Polypuff told me to fight more often, so I'm going to go fight this Illaoi. Okay? Like, I bet in your head, you're gonna lose this fight. Like, you're gonna die here and be like, my god, Polypuff, what the hell? You told me to fight. Like, why did I lose? But you had to know, this is not a 1v2, right? This is not a 1v2. Rente's dead, man. He's already gone for the fight. Like, dude, imagine you showing up to a 1v2, like, you have your homie, but then the homie shows up and didn't realize that you were fighting fucking, like, Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know? Like, he didn't know you were fighting Bruce Lee, so he chickened out. This is what's happening here. It's not a 1v2. It's more like a 1v1 while your friend is running away and giving you the thought that it's a 1v2. You know, because like, dude, he did not know that this Illaoi had hands. He did not know that he was fighting Bruce Lee, so he fucking dipped. But like now, because you didn't notice your friend dipping, you think this is a 2v1, but no, it's a 1v1. Right? So this is like now, instead of a 1v2 like you originally thought, this is like a 1v1 with you being the middle schooler and the Illaoi being a fucking like MMA fighter, alright? Like, obviously you're gonna lose this because you already came into this fight like down in numbers and build and stuff, you know. He ain't a homie no more. Yeah, he's fucking gone, man. Like that guy's not a homie. So you have to realize that in this situation, you have to know when your homie is gonna dip. Okay, you have to figure out if your homie's gonna fucking leave you behind or fight with you. And in this situation, your homie left you behind because, you know, obviously, like, he didn't eat breakfast, so he's fucking hungry. Like, he has nothing to offer you in this fight, so. I just want you to know, whenever you go for, like, an aggressive fight like this, like, I'll be honest, going for this fight wasn't the bad thing, but I just want you to, I don't want you to justify not taking this fight because of this situation. Alright? So, going for the fight was good, but I don't want you to posthumously, like, after hindsight, like, I don't want you to watch this fight afterwards and be like, my god, Polypuff was wrong. Because that wasn't the situation. That wasn't the reason you lost. The reason you lost was because you took a bad fight. Just for like also he's level 2, you know, it's like he's level 10 and then you're level 8. So like just from numbers, right? Like you're an 8-year-old, you're an 8th grader trying to beat up a 10th grader, right? It's like that's not gonna work out unless you have two 8th graders. You know what I mean? Like two 8th graders can beat up a 10th grader if they're good enough. But this is usually, for the most part, not going to happen. So you just got to keep that in mind. So, yeah, it's got to, you know, like, you got to pick your fights well. And that's what Briar, yeah. Hey, Will, but you're still out. Like, honestly, like, you're lit. So that wasn't even a bad fight. Like, you knew when to dip as well. So that was a good escape. I'm more glad that you realized that you were losing and just left. Oh my god, wait. Whoa, 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 what are you doing? Oh my god, oh my god. Yeah, yeah, take it, yeah. Yeah, take his house. Yes. Nice, 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 nice. You just robbed his home when he wasn't home. But the problem is, he's doing the same thing. Like, there's a chance he might be robbing your house as well right now, is a problem. Nice. Okay. All right. All right. Do you have a ward? Wait, you had a ward. How come you didn't ward the bush? Okay. 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 This is Okay. This is not really you. This is like a. It's more like a support advice actually. But for me, I can tell when a support is good or bad with how fast they pre-ward bushes. Okay. Like whenever I'm playing against like an enemy support in ranked, like in high elo, you can like you can figure out how fast someone like you can tell how experienced someone is based on how fast they ward bushes like this. Because right now there's two like everyone knows there's two guys in this bush, which means the longer you don't ward this bush for, the more advantage the enemy has because you just don't see where they are entirely. So it's like you have a trinket right now. I don't usually have yellow, yeah, but like that's no excuse, right? Like okay, I'll be honest. It's like I feel like a lot of the excuses you're making really don't matter right now because dude, it's like it's like hey, dude, is a guy beating you up gonna care if you have your pepper spray on you when you're getting beat up? Like no, they don't care. Like life isn't so easy where you can just be like, oh, it's okay. Like I don't usually do this or I don't usually. I'm not in this situation, but like I just I was being sarcastic, yeah, but it's kind of like I don't want you to develop that habit, right? Because like eat like that shouldn't even be like a habit or like you know it's like I know deep down you might think it's sarcasm, but you also have to know like that shouldn't be that shouldn't be your go-to phrase, even if it's sarcasm or a joke, I guess. I should carry it on, Bright. Oh, well, honestly, no. Having red is fine. Like, it wasn't the problem that you had red or blue because like you having scanner all the time is probably right because you're also younger. Like yeah, it's like, but just the fact that you had trinket, right? That's like being like you. It's like you know like if you're walking into a fight and you have pepper spray, but you don't usually have pepper spray, like I can't you know I have to fault you, right? Like I can't say that you did a good job because you're not used to using pepper spray because that's kind of like a that's like a you know it's like if you have a fucking metal bat into a fight and you don't use it, then like then I you know I can only fault you for not knowing how to use a metal bat. You know what I mean? It's like you have to use whatever you have to the best of your ability. You can't just say after it happens that oh like I should have swung my metal bat more or like I should have kicked him in the shin, right? Because it already happened kind of way. So yeah, it's like yeah, it's like as long as you learn, that's fine. Like as long as you learn that these situations could happen, where you could be in a situation where you have trinket, like just learning is good enough. I don't care how you learn it, just learn it. All right. The worst thing that could happen is I tell you all these things and then you don't learn the end. Because then it's kind of like it's like why would I tell you to fix something but then you don't fix it, right? So like as long as you fix it, as long as you start taking fights more, like I said earlier, and like knowing the situations, then that's a good thing. It's like I don't care how you learn it, right? You could flame me however much you want because like, I don't care if I get flamed, but as long as you're learning and flaming me, that's okay. Okay, like dude, like if I'm teaching a class and my class is like gossiping about me behind my back, I don't really mind as long as they're still digesting the information I gave them on the homework. You know, like they could hate my guts, but as long as they're improving, then it's all good. I did my job as an instructor. But the worst thing that could happen is that they if they talk whoa dodge. Oh my okay. Oh my god. The worst thing that could happen is if someone flames my ass, but then doesn't learn from the flame, right? It's like then it's like now it's like I didn't get anything out of this, and you didn't get anything out of this. So like now we're just down bad. Like yeah, yeah, you're Briar, yeah, yeah. It's like, I don't care you died. Like this was a good fight, right? I want you to be like this, where when you have your homies fighting, like when you have your entire fucking squad with you, like just double down, like punch the guy in the face, you know, like even if you're getting punched yourself, like keep punching, keep swinging. The enemy's gonna be like, man, like I did not know this guy had hands. especially when you're playing Briar. Like, okay, like I'll be honest, if you're playing a different like squishy champion, don't do this. But specifically because you're playing like a very aggressive close range champion like Briar, you want to fight like you're an absolute psycho because you are a psycho canonically. I don't mean to flame you. No, no, no. I'm saying that it's okay to flame me. So like, I don't mind you flaming me, as long as you learn. Okay. So I'm not. Okay, I'll be honest. I think flaming people isn't a bad thing as long as something positive comes out of it. All right. Because I'm always like a. I'll be honest. I'm always like a ends justify the means kind of guy. At some point, I'm not that all the time. I'm always like a like a there's like a gray zone for everything. Whoa, 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 wait, dude, your Morgana's an angel. Did you see that? Your Morgana here. Your Morgana's about to fucking die. But watch this. Oh wait, wait, never mind, never mind. Okay, I take it back. I thought he shielded you, but that was your shield. Never mind. Morgana's a dick. All right, continuing. I'll be honest. I thought Morgana shielded you, and I was like, oh my god, that was really good because like she knew she was dead, so she actually gave you the chance to get in without CC. But then I didn't realize that that was your shield and not hers. JK, I was about to give her the benefit of the doubt, but I just saw wrong. Yeah, I think that's it. Honestly, I don't think I have to watch more of this because like usually after like 15 minutes, I don't usually watch VODs more because like straight up like you don't like we've already saw what you have to fix. Difference between just yelling and cursing. Yeah, exactly. Okay, guys. Okay, life advice. Okay, like this is actually a really good segue to life advice now. So life advice, you have to know the difference between like arguing and yelling. This is especially important for when you're in like a relationship or a marriage. Okay, because guys, if you're married, right? Like if you're a guy or and a girl in a relationship, or like you're a guy or like a girl and a girl. I don't care about genders, but it's like if you're in a relationship, you have to know the difference between arguing and just yelling at each other and just fighting. Okay, because they are very different. Because I think that arguing is good. I think it's actually healthy if couples argue from time to time, as long as the end result is positive. All right, this is just life advice as well. But as long as at the end of the day you both agree, or like, oh no, not agree. You don't even have to agree on things, right? As long as you both understand each other's argument, or like understand that the other person is trying to get the best for you, that's a good thing. But then the worst thing that can happen in a relationship or any argument is when you're just yelling at each other like a brick wall. So like it's not an argument anymore. It's just like it's just a fucking yell fest, you know. So similarly, dude, it's like I'm down. Like I don't care if you like yell at me, or no, just sorry, not yell. I don't care if you argue with what I say. Like it's like because I'm not perfect. Okay, whatever I say isn't always perfect. So I actually do like when my like when my viewers tell me I said something wrong, and I can understand that I said it wrong. So like back and forth is really good in like a constructive manner. Okay, back and forth, but be constructive. Oh my god, what the yo, okay, here's some breath. No, you already paid me with your member. What are you doing? No. No, you don't have to give me more. Okay, guys, okay, so let me say, okay. I'm very helpful that, or I'm very grateful that you guys are supporting me, but make sure that you have enough money for yourself, okay? Please make sure that no matter what you give me, you still like you're not like giving me your bank account. Right? Because that's the worst thing that can happen. Like, I don't want you to be poor because you donate to me. I hope you're making like 6K figures every year or something to justify this donation thing. Because guys, I'll be fine. Okay, no matter what I do, I'll figure out a way to make money. Like I don't need you to be like. I really hope you guys aren't like selling your soul or like your liver, but I do appreciate all the support. But yeah, it's like back and forth is constructive, but then the worst thing that can happen is if one person, or God forbid, both people just do not care. Right? The worst thing that can happen is if one person talks to the other person and one of them just like they just do not want to change their stance. That's when you know this fucking relationship is fucked. All right. Oh my god, yo, thanks for the 5 more gift to Tomcat. My god. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I really. Oh, thank you guys. But yeah, guys, like it's like guys, when you're looking for a partner, like honestly, like when you're looking for any partner in life, all right, I think the best thing you can do is find someone that's open to change. but you also have to know that you also have to be open to change, right? Like this goes both ways. Like your partner should also be open to change, but you should also be open to change as well, right? Like don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that you have to change, right? I'm not saying that you should force your partner to cater to whatever grand ideal you have of a partner. Like don't do that. Like don't gaslight your don't like manipulate your partner into like being the exact perfect person for you, because that's just a dick move, man. Like don't do that. But you also have to realize that like, you know, like you can't be perfect, right? Just like how you have flaws in a relationship, your partner's gonna have flaws, and it's not about fixing them. That's the good thing. You have to know how to live with their flaws, and like you have to cater to the relationship to account for that to happen. You know what I mean? So yeah, similarly, whenever you go into like a coaching session, whenever you're in a situation where you want to learn, you have to be open enough where you have to accept that sometimes, like you have to know that you're wrong sometimes. Okay, like you might just straight up be wrong, which is fine. It's okay to be wrong, but it's not okay to be wrong and know that what you're doing is wrong, right? It's like because it's like me telling you how to cure cancer and you just not curing cancer because you're lazy, right? It's like that's a dick move, bro. Yeah, don't do that. But yeah. Okay, here. Let me wrap up this VOD review real quick. Yeah, can't get just for oh no, don't give me stop, give me subs, stop. Yo, thanks for the 20 get the subs. No, stop though. Stop. I don't know. That's too much. I'm gonna end stream sooner than usual because I actually don't want my viewers to give me too much, I'll be honest. If you guys don't know why I actually end stream like way sooner than usual most times, it's because I actually feel bad for my viewers whenever they donate me too much. So I'm gonna actually end stream after like the next 2 VOD reviews because I just feel bad. But yeah, yo, thanks for the member as well, 7x7 Zupol. Alright, let me finish this up. So for you, right? For you, let me wrap up the summary. So summary, alright, I want you to fight more. Just fight more. That's literally it. Fight more, but know how to pick fights, okay? Fight more with people in your weight class. Alright? I don't want you to fight like a sumo wrestler when you're in the MMA division. Because they're just gonna sit on you and you're gonna die. They're just gonna tackle you and then you just can't get up. So pick your fights properly, but I want you to actively look for more fights, okay? Like not in life, in game. Like my god, do not take the advice I tell you in game. Like unless I specifically say this is good for life. Like don't go to real life and just start beating up random kids in the street. Like don't do that. Like okay, that's illegal. But I want you to pick fights more. You know, like I want you to just like if you even think for a second that maybe you can win a fight, just fucking do it. Like it doesn't matter if you die. Like as long as you go down swinging, then it might be a good fight. Okay, just pick fights to the best of your ability, and then you can use hindsight to determine if what you did was good or not. Right? You can use hindsight to determine if the guy was fighting was a prodigy at MMA or like fighting, but you have to go for that fight in the first place to learn that fact. Picking fights in real life too. I'm around Marines. Well, like you can fight other Marines if you're really like mad, but don't like fight with your superiors. The moment you fight with your captains or like your the sergeants ahead of you, then you're just gonna get court-martialed and you're gonna be stuck in prison. So don't do that. But yeah, just do that. Just do that. Like pick your fights better. Like if you have to fight, pick your fight. Like pick your fights better. But ideally, like because you don't even have that experience yet of knowing what fights to pick, you just have to just spam it, right? Because you're not going to develop that instinct on who to fight if you never fought. So yeah, just do that, and then you'll be like honestly, like I'll be honest, you actually might lose games like for a bit until you like figure this out. But more often than not, like just you being really aggressive all the time, it actually might help you specifically. Okay, so just keep that in mind, and you'll be doing fine. Only on Briar. Yeah, only on Briar. Like, obviously, you should do that when you're playing, like, Brand Jungle, right? If you're playing, like, a squishy-ass champion, don't always fight, like, in melee range, because you're just gonna die and wonder why Polybook told him to fight all the time. Don't do that. I assuming Hecarim then Kane and knocked out Briar, very different players. Not really, because all those champions require you to just go in and die. So I would say otherwise. Like, maybe not Kane, because Kane is, like, more about, like, poking in and out, but Yeah, like Hecarim and Nocturne, you kind of just want to go in like sometimes, yeah. But yeah, okay. All right, who's next? I believe Tomcat was after the next one, so not right now, but where is he? Where is he? The name, like, was it Aaron? Is Aaron still here? I think Aaron was next. I'm probably going to do Aaron. Oh, nice. Okay, Aaron's here. Okay, nice. Perfect. I'll do Aaron, and then I'll do Tomcat, because Tomcat fucking gifted me his newborn child. And then I'll probably end after that, because, yeah, I don't want to... I try really hard not to stream for too long, because I think that streaming or, like, just doing anything for too long is really bad for your body, so... Alright, is there any game you want me to watch, specifically? Let me do this fast. Like, I'm trying really hard not to go too far in, but... Probably one of these Morgana games, right? I have to go work on the next video as well, because today's my first day of my 3-day cycle. So today's supposed to be my editing day. I just want to really stream because I didn't stream for a while. So when I lost with Morgana, okay, sure. Are you support or are you mid? There's like a mid game. I don't see that support item. No, we watching. Oh, I'll do this again like another time. Like not like today, but some other time. So let's see. You're Pat 2, right? Pat 2 and A. Pretty sure. Yeah, Pat 2. Okay, we can talk about a bit more mechanical stuff. uh Oh, whoa, wait. Give me 1 second. Whoa, wait. Huh? Wait. Whoa. Give me 1 second. I just realized one of my audio tracks disappeared, huh? Wait, what am I missing?
30 seconds until
just YouTube, audio for YouTube. Okay. Wait, I did not wait, how long has this been a thing? Apparently. Oh, what the fuck? Wait, give me. I'm checking through all my scenes right now because I'm fucking paranoid. Wait, that was weird, dude. It's like, did you guys hear the game sounds until now? Because I had game sounds up the entire time, but then like it's just like the option of audio in my OBS, like the option, my audio tracker that detects like game music was just gone. Oh my god, that means I was just. Wait, oh, you're paying support? Oh, okay, that just disappeared. Never mind. All right, okay, let's this out. I assume you had it up. Oh no, it was on this entire time. Like it was very quiet. Okay, I'll be honest. Okay, I do what I do. Walk up here, ward this bush, and then walk this way. All right. There's a very specific reason why I say this. Because number one, if you're starting from red side, you can actually walk into this bush, ward this before the enemy walks up. Like you're actually way faster than they are, so you can actually ward this. Oh my, yo, Tonka, stop! There are 20 more gifted memberships. What the hell? No, stop. Okay, I have to speed this up faster so I can end the stream before you guys donate too much. And the reason why I say walk here afterwards is because if the enemy stands here, because there are times when enemies just camp here or like they just walk here and camp here, then you're actually like in an early, you can actually flank them with your team. Like if you like ping your teammates over, they can actually flank, and like you just being in this location actually helps out like with the flank. They won't expect you to come from this direction. It's just like a natural thing I do, but you know you can choose not to do it or not because it really doesn't matter in the long run. But you'd be surprised with how many cheese kills or flashes I actually get, like just from doing this small movement. But you also have to like know how to like ping your enemy, your teammates. Because obviously, if you ping your teammates, they don't come, then you shouldn't do it. Oh my god, dude! Okay, okay. I'm gonna speedrun this because people are gifting too many memberships right now. Alright, let me just watch what I do. These are 20 memberships too. Oh, I just speed this up fast. Actually, wait, okay. Wait, before that, I actually... It's funny because, dude, it's like, this applies for everything. Like, you know the thing we said earlier? It's not for you, but for everyone, the 230 rule. At around 2:30, you should like, or around 2:15, you should be warding like you should be warding here or here as a mid laner, just like anywhere, like literally anywhere, like that covers some information. Because around 2:30 is the time when you're gonna get ganked. All right, and it's funny because like if you just watch here, like it was a bit slower because I don't know what this guy was doing, but this guy, this guy fucking died because he did not know the 2:30 rule. If he warded like here or here at like 2:15, I guarantee you he would have survived. But this guy did not know the rule, unfortunately. Yo, thanks for the good membership, BB Gum. Okay, back. But yeah, that was the sim. It wasn't you. Right. Whoa, wait. I saw one more flash and I had to. Who was that? Oh, that was Twitch. Okay, Twitch did not have the flash there, but oh, whatever. Nice. Alright, now shove. Yeah, okay, nice. You usually always want to oh, no, where are you going? No. Okay. I'm gonna hope you don't okay, thank God, okay. Okay, I'll be honest, that was very egregious what you just did there. Like, so okay, here's a rule. Okay, here's just like it's a general rule of when, like, of what to do after you get a kill. All right, after kills like your jungler ganks, or you just get a 2v2 kill. You want to see what your ADC does, because for the most part, your ADC determines like what he wants to do in the lane. If you see your ADC spam pushing, you want to spam push with them, which means you have to crash this wave. All right, because right now, if you leave this wave, like it's like this is gonna be frozen here, which is really bad for you because now the enemy jungler can gank. But you have to get rid of these ASAP before the enemy comes, because then you get a free recall. Hey, Paul, I just want to say thanks for being such an awesome character. It's always nice to see someone bring anti-toxicity to the game. Thank you, Voodoo. I appreciate the $10. I'm glad to like the videos. I thought Twitch was going to back in the bush. Yeah, but like, okay, that's the thing, right? Like, you shouldn't expect things like until the moment you see Twitch recalling, like until the moment you see the recall like effects coming above him, you have to just keep pushing. Especially because right here, this is fucked. Like, I'll be honest, if you both recalled right here and you came back, this thing's fucked. Because now Jarvan's gonna get a free ass gank behind you, since the thing's gonna be pushed up here for like an hour. So yeah, it's like like when in doubt, just do what your ADC is doing, okay? Like, if you're entirely in doubt, unless you're high enough elo to know that you're not needed, you should trust your ADC and just do what he's doing, because he does determine like usually like for example, just sometimes when you want to push and he doesn't, like you shouldn't push just because it's objectively better. All right, like sometimes the objective play isn't the objective play. Sometimes the best play is just match your teammate. That is always the best play, no matter what. Okay, it's kind of like, dude, dude, in like 5v5, right? In a 5v5, like even if you think it's not the objective play, it's actually better sometimes to just all die together. So even if you all die and like none of them die, it's actually better to do this than it is if like one guy runs away and now it's a 4v5. You know? Because like, it's like with what, like, beforehand it was like a slim chance of you winning, but now because you fucking dipped, if you run away because it's quote unquote objectively the best play, you're just leaving your friends to dry, which is like a dick move, right? Like, it doesn't matter what you thought. Like you're just leaving your friends to die at that point, kind of. But yeah, here, let me continue. So. Okay, I'll be honest. Okay, so me as a support, I actually buy scanner at like, so for me, I run to this bush, I ward here at the game start, I recall, and then I have scanner for the rest of the game. Okay? The reason why I do this is because of situations like this. Where, I'll be honest, it's like this pink ward actually doesn't give you any information for a good amount of time. You know what I mean? Like, if you had scanner right now, you could actually scan right here into here, or like you don't even need to do this. You can just walk up here and like just like vision cone this entire thing, because like I said earlier, you want to prep your lane to be gankable. So you see that Hector's in the area, which means that there's a chance, like I'm not saying he is, but there's a chance that he could come gank. But that means you have to prepare the lane to be the easiest gank imaginable for him. But he can't do that if there's a ward here or here. You know what I mean? And you could clear both these wards with either a scanner or even just clearing this thing and getting vision this way and like clearing everything else. But you have to know, you have to prep the lane early in advance. So prep the lane early. Because if you did this maybe 10 seconds ago, then this lane is 100% the easiest gank in the world, especially because they don't have flash. But if you do it right as the jungler's here, then like you're pretty much clearing with the jungler. So it's kind of like the jungler's like what the fuck? Why wasn't why wasn't my car washed, or like why wasn't my car washed before I had to go to work or something? Why are you washing my car right now, right before I have to leave? It's kind of like it's like a matter of prio as well. It's like you chose the worst possible time to clear vision for your jungler when you could have done it way sooner. I forgot the place when I got back from calling. Yeah, you don't want to forget. Don't forget. Also, you should be putting this out. I don't know. Hecarim's ending here because this should be like pulled out so that Jarvan can't like EQ over the wall and like smite steal easily. But yeah, it's just like a. Yeah. I'm more surprised Jarvan didn't go in earlier, but he just fed now. Like just because that worked out for you doesn't mean it wasn't a bad play. Just keep that in mind. Okay. Okay, number one. What the fuck is this? Hang on, who put this word down? Ah, it was you! Ah! Oh god, why? No! No. Oh god, I know it was Twitch. Okay, did you see that? Here, let me show you the importance of whatever just transpired, okay? Let me show you exactly what happened ever since that pink ward was face down. Right? So here. I had to quantify this, especially for plat players, because like this just really here. Okay. 547, alright? 547 is when you put down this pink ward. Alright, okay, let's continue. Alright, 600. 600 is when you place down this ward. Alright? And then next. Right there. 607. 607 is when you put down this last ward. Oh, thanks for the 5 more kit, Tomcat. Oh, I gotta speed this up. Gotta get rid of my stuff. Okay, watch, okay? Watch. So we're looking at your point of view. Alright? Just watch the wards. Don't look at anything else. Just watch the wards and what vision they gave you. Alright? Besides that one ward that Rakan just placed down, you got no information from 3 wards. You know what I mean? So here. Dude, it's been 2 minutes. This pink ward has not spotted a single person yet. Do you see the problem with this? You pretty much just use 1 pink ward and 2 trinkets, and you got no information. Which means for 2 minutes straight, you got 0 value from your wards. You know what I mean? Also, yo, welcome to the membership squad, Voodoo. Thank you. It's like, okay, this one. Okay, let's not count this one because like this was just a misclick, so it's whatever. But it's like this is just a misclick, so it's unfortunate. Like I really wish you had vision of this bush, but it's whatever. But these 2 bushes definitely could have been prevented. Wait. We're going farther. We're going farther. Okay, dude. I'm actually going to speed this up until we get information from this ward, okay? Like how long does it take for us to get information from that ward? Like, dude, a single enemy hasn't even walked over that vision yet. Like, literally not a single enemy has.
Killing spree.
Oh my god, what was the timer? Like, we put this ward on at 547, right? Like this was a 547 award if I remember correctly. Look how long the game has been going on for. And if you actually check, here. Right there, dude. That was the first time. All right. the first time you got vision of anyone walking even within the range of this vision, like not including this vision ward here, was 1150. So it took 6 minutes for you to get any value from the Sphinx ward. And even then, you know, it's like him walking into range wasn't even info because like he was clearing this ward, so like you saw him for something else. There, okay, more. Like, does that ward actually accomplish? Okay, right there. Okay, there. Oh, okay. So it took like 7 minutes actually. It took like 6 to 7 minutes for this ward to actually be useful, because like it finally got vision of someone walking through the bush. It's mostly because I was afraid of Jarvan for dive when we were shoved in all the time. Yeah, but okay, so let me tell you why I'm so against like I'm not saying this ward is bad at all times, because there are times when you have to ward here, but I'm just saying that like for example, imagine if you somehow after winning a fight you warded here. This is the god spot, especially for lower elos, because nobody ever checks this spot. All right, like you get so much more information because the amount of times junglers pass by just this choke point when they're not ganking gives you so much information, and like the odds of someone actually clearing this, especially no elos, is so infinitesimally small, like very low compared to like a ward like here that like everyone knows that there's gonna be like a bush here. But it's like like I just I do not like that word, man. I do not like that. Because okay, here, okay, I'll be honest. Okay, I'll be real honest. It's like I actually don't think it was that bad of a ward, as long as you don't replace it. If I see you replacing that ward at any point with another pink ward without getting like any value from it, I'm going to scream. All right. Like if I ever see you replacing that ward, if I see you buying another ward and putting it somewhere else where that ward has not gotten any vision from, then it's like I'm going to actually scream. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Okay, see, okay, here. Okay, do you see that? So okay, if your idea, okay, if the reason why you put this ward here was to not get ganked, then you can see how even though you know that was your original idea, but then you still got ganked. You see what I mean? It's like this guy just walked up straight through this ward thingy, right? Like imagine if you had vision like somewhere like here or here, you know, like it's like what are the basic best deep ward placements? Okay, so here, let me just tell you where you should ward just in general, because I don't like passive pink ward like this unless you know there's a ward. Okay, so if you know for a fact that there's a ward here, or like you're using the idea that there's a pink ward here as a bait for the enemy to walk up, that's fine. Like I think as long as like you purposely put this ward down with like a very clear intent, like I don't want you to put a ward down with like the maybe chance that someone's gonna die if you like, unless it's like very urgent, unless it's gonna give you information that you can't get otherwise, then this, you know, then like you have to know that this is actually just like lost money in the end. But pretty much what, okay, so for red side, right, if you want to know how to deep ward, you just have to like, number one, you have to know what information the ward's getting, and number two, what type of ward you're putting down. That's the big issue. So for example, like you're just support, right? Like when you're just support, you have fucking 4 wards that last longer, right? But if you have trinkets, like trinkets last for like what, like 60 seconds, right? If you have a temporary ward, use it in temporary places. Okay? Like this is a really big rule. So for example, if you have a ward that lasts 60 seconds, but then you have like a pink ward, you want to put the pink ward in places that you think people aren't going to find easily. Because dude, I'll be honest, this ward should have been gone like an hour ago. Like if anyone had any like I'll be honest, this is more like a bot lane diff where like the enemy middle was just really bad. He did not even try to walk in his bush ever because he was super scared for whatever reason, even though you guys were pushing up the turret most times. This should have been gone a long time ago. Just because it's been here for a while doesn't mean that it usually is here for a long time. But for red side, the wards I usually go for is places where people don't check that much. So it's either like honestly, it's only right here. This is pretty much the only place I usually like actively put down like a deep ward, because people don't usually check here that often. Like I'm not saying that people never check it, but like just the information of like you getting information on where they are in their jungle pathing is already good enough for me. But let me tell you about temporary wards, okay? Like you have to know that the most common places that people clear in League of Legends in bot lane is going to be this bush, and this bush. Okay, this is just simple science and like math where like everyone knows that you're either going to ward here, or here, like for both sides. That's just fucking simple math, right? So now you have to ask yourself, okay, so if my enemy's gonna ward there, where should I ward to so it doesn't get cleared? And if you just think that way, then now all of a sudden you're warding outside the bushes, which is very simple. So here, let me draw like a vision code. So if this ward is covering like this vision, just roughly, this is like a rough estimate. This is, yeah, common sense. This is common sense, like fucking like once you figure this out, it's like very easy. But if you just assume that this is like the vision range of these three places, my idea is you always want to ward outside of these circles. So one common ward I put, or two common wards I actually put down out here. Let me update this. Like this is more like over here because like you don't actually. Okay, let me update this so that yeah, it was more like this honestly, like whatever, just very specifically. I ward here. Why? Because even if someone pinks here or scans here, there's like a very low chance they actually see this unless they like you put it down right on top of them while they're walking by. Like if you check my VODs, there's actually a lot of times when after I get a kill, I ward here with a red trinket, and I ward here and here with like 2 wards. Okay? Like I'll be honest, the only time you should do like you should use your trinket in like situations is if you know the enemy is there and you have to confirm. So for example, like let's say the enemy just cleared like here, you know, like they just cleared your pink ward and like you think that you're gonna get Dova in the next minute, then you should put a trinket down here. Don't put your regular ward down that lasts longer. Put your trinket down, which is gonna disappear in 60 like a minute anyways, because or sorry like 6 seconds. Because there's a load, like even if the enemy sees you place it, they're not gonna have time to clear it before this disappears, you know. So you also have to know that you want to put down like expendable wards in expendable positions, but you want to put down the long-lasting wards in places where you think they're going to be there for a while. Because obviously you can't just like go back. You can't go to this spot like 24/7 since you know it's gonna be gone. Like, you can't always get into a position where you can deep ward. So it's kind of like a matter of you have to know which spots you think are going to be like scouted out the least, and which spots you think are going to be just there for temporary like movements and stuff. So yeah, it's like I recommend like I'll be honest, like if you have 2 wards or like 2 trinkets, I very highly recommend warding here, and ideally like dude, straight up, I'll be honest, just pink ward right here in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. Alright? The reason why it's so big to ward here in the middle of bumfuck nowhere is because number one, you can see if they're doing dragon. And like number two, most of the time, like you want to put it like a bit higher so that you don't get spotted by the people clearing these wards. Like if like sometimes the blue players they clear this and then they just go back to lane. They never actually walk through this area until they're roaming. They only go through here if they're like contesting dragon or they're roaming. But just the knowledge that like just having the information that you know that the enemy's walking through the river to gank mid, like that's already really good info. You know, so like just keep in mind your warding location that, you know, sometimes it's actually better to just ward in the middle of bumfuck nowhere just so you can get vision here. This ward is actually pretty good. Like if it was lower, like because I'll be honest, I actually predict this ward sometimes because I'm a fucking psychopath, and whenever I go roll mid, I actually hug this wall. Because if you guys don't know, there's like a very small infinitesimal gap right here that a champion can fit through. Like I'm pretty sure even if you ward like perfectly here, there's still like this gap still exists. Like I'm pretty sure. Like I think I could be wrong. I don't know. I can't remember, but yeah, it's like I actually like hugged this wall on purpose to maybe bypass the possibility of there being a ward here. But that's just me. Like obviously every game's different, but I'm a fucking psycho with vision stuff.
Shut down.
Doesn't that ward die fast because Scuttle spawns? No, that's the thing. Like, it's a timing as well, right? Like, I'm not saying put a ward down here, like at fucking like 3:30 when the Scuttle spawns, because that's when someone's gonna fucking fight here. I'm saying ward here, like after someone clears a Scuttle, like after the enemy jungler realizes there's something in the area, because dude, I'll be honest, it's like, because here, like, why is this ward here, right? if I saw that, like, because number one, if the enemy junglers coming this way and they clear the scuttle and then they go down, I would much rather have the information that they're doing scuttle around here than here. You know what I mean? Like, it shouldn't matter if they clear it. Like I'm trying to tell you that it doesn't matter if they clear a ward as long as you get the proper amount of information from it. And if putting a ward in the middle of nowhere prevents the enemy jungler from going this way and ganking when I'm just not ready for it, then that's a good ward. You know what I mean? Because dude, even if you ward here, right? Even if you ward here, as you just saw from the gank just now, like there are times when they just strip gank you. Like Katarina just walks through the ward and he still died. Because by the time you noticed that she was here from this ward, like there wasn't enough time to fully back out just because like you were pushed out too far. So it's kind of like the earlier, if it's why like ward is like here, right? It's why ward like here and here and like here, because just that extra like 2 seconds of you getting faster information can give you more time to back out. So it's all about the amount of time you have to to process the information that you just got, which is way more important than like, you know, like just the idea of me see person and me back off immediately, because that's not gonna happen. There are times when you see somebody walking over a ward, but you just simply cannot back out. Like you're in the middle of a really big fight or something. So the longer you have to think about your options, the longer it is, like the better it is for you.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed. Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
It's like right here. Yeah, you guys just 4 items, so I would love it if you have warded here. Like please ward here. Like warding here, especially before Dragonfly, is so big because Clutch here, right? Like, it's like you can't ward here because it's going to get cleared immediately. But like we kind of, I'm pretty sure we knew this pink ward was here for the entire game. I don't think this ward was actually ever cleared because you never like cleared it. But like just have like please ward like here, okay, like right here, this exact spot. Like it doesn't put it a bit above, because if you put it too close, then you can actually still get spotted by this. I'm pretty sure, like just barely. So decent point, just ward here or something. Like deeper in is better, like even by just a little bit. Because like when I say ward here, I don't mean ward here. Like don't like just put it right next to the wall, because that actually gives you less vision. Put it like even like just slightly deeper in, and like that's honestly fine. It does a pink ward here, then put it more towards this side. It does pink ward here, put it more towards this side. It does a fucking ward here and here. Then you have to like know exactly where the middle point is, because you can ward here that can bypass both this pink ward and this pink ward. But like it's like that's like a bit more specific. But yeah, that's more about experience than anything else. Using pink ward for info denial isn't worth it. No. Okay, using pink ward for info denial is actually, it's good as long as the information you're denying is important, right? So for example, like if there's a ward, like if you're on red side and you know there's a ward here, like don't put a fucking pink ward here, because like the moment you leave, it's gonna get cleared right away. You usually only want to use a pink ward defensively if you know that the enemy can't immediately clear your pink right away, or you know that you need that vision right away. So like, for example, like Baron, right? Like whenever someone's fighting Baron, probably that's the best possible time for temporary pink wards, where you know like you want to put a pink ward in the Baron pit, even if you know you're gonna immediately go somewhere else and like, you know, like put a pink ward here. This is like one of the few times when it's justified to just have even like a 30-second pink ward, because just the information you deny temporarily is like, so the value you get is so humongous, especially in like the middle of like a very high intense team fight, that like it is worth it. But you also have to know when you think it's worth it or not. So yeah, it's all about just knowing your situation.
Red team has slain the dragon.
Wait, I went too far. I'm gonna go back more. Okay, the reason why I'm bringing this up. Okay, here. Yeah, I was right. So never do this, okay? I want you to develop a habit. Never recall with an enemy vision. Alright? This is like a general rule of thumb, but it's like, you know, it's like you always want to keep your enemies guessing. Even if they're like, it's like a very small just like thing. This actually makes up a really big difference sometimes. Because number one, if you recall in vision and then you complete, like, the enemy sees you recalling in vision, then they have no questions on where you are. They 100% know that you're at base, which means you can't be anywhere else in the map. So while you're in base, right, look at the map. then they know you're not in literally anywhere else on the map. Okay, but let me just tell you right now. Okay, if you even went like if you even backed off like up to here or like even here and backed, like just giving that small amount of like maybe they could be recalling or maybe they're not. Now they have no info. Now they're like maybe Morgana could be going here. Morgana could be like going this way. Morgana could be like going this way, but they just don't know. But you have to deny that even that small amount of information. So recalling, like it's like right now we're in mid lane, but I guarantee you recalling even in like bot lane is so huge. Like here, do you know that one clip right here? Let me actually show you. Okay. So the reason why I bring this up is because you can actually use it as a bait. There was just one post I made like a long time ago that like very clearly determines why I say not to recall and vision, because the enemy can get baited super hard like plays like that. Because here, I put this on Twitter. Let me scroll down a bit until I find it here. Okay, here, watch this video, okay? Because I really want you guys to just like, if you guys never saw this before, I want you guys to understand what I'm trying to say. So here, like, I'm just gonna play the video once, but read the subtitles like at the bottom. Let me go to time screen. Oh, another one. Main game screen. Here, read the subtitle at the bottom, okay? While you watch this clip. Okay, so did you guys understand? So here, let me just like let me bring it back, okay? So the thing that you just did right there was I actually used the knowledge of my recall as a bait. So you're watching, okay? If you watch on the right side, like I actually do this on purpose where I intentionally recall within full vision to make the enemy think I went back. It was kind of like the opposite of what just happened in your game where the enemy saw that you were recalling in full vision and they were like they had no questions on where you were, right? So, but then I use that knowledge of something like that as a bait to make the enemy overextend. Because right now we're actually up ahead. Like we're like he's level 10, like but we have more items, I'm pretty sure. So we actually win this fight. But the enemy also knows that, so they don't want to fight like a straight up fight because they know they're gonna lose. So watch. So I continue my recall until the instant the last minion dies. Now they don't have vision, but because I know how vision works, you see how I cancel my recall? So this is the effective range of the enemy's vision right now after the last minion died. But then I intentionally made them believe I went back. So now the enemy's like, oh, now we have a small time frame of when we can engage on the bears before I come back from lane or before I come back from the base, right? And then because I also know like exact vision pathings, you can see like I'm always exactly out of the enemy's vision range. Like, this is the enemy's vision range, but I'm always like perfectly outside the range just because like I know how vision works. See? And then like right now, okay, so from their point of view, right, from the enemy's point of view, they just saw me recall. They just saw me recall, and then like it's like they're like, oh, we can engage this guy, the stupid ass ADC pushing by himself, and we can get a free kill. But then they don't actually realize like because I'm perfectly out of vision that I'm still here until they get engaged. The moment they overcommit, they're like, wait, this guy's still here. And then now Ro dies because like she took a fight that she knew she didn't want to take the fight when I was here, which is why she tried to kill the bears. But because I baited them into doing that play, the bears also know they're trying to bait and engage. It's like I didn't expect my bears to know. It was kind of like I just let him do whatever, but then I just played with the knowledge that he was going to push. Where it was kind of like like, even if he didn't know what I was doing, I knew what he was doing, which is usually good enough. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter if he knew or not, because like just like me, like maybe helping him out was good enough for him to push out. So it's kind of like another case of just like you don't like both players don't have to be fully in tune with each other. It's just more like like it just works out that way sometimes. Yeah, similar to here. Like the reason why I brought this clip is because here, like like even though in this situation like nothing really happens, right? Because like you're just alone. I just want you to know that this is a possibility where just them seeing you complete your recall and enemy vision, it kind of it prevents these types of plays from happening. You know, where like I'm not saying that in this situation like something would have happened, but just know that this is a bad habit to make because you always want to keep your enemies like not 100% sure on something because that also leads to them like at least to them making mistakes. Like as you just saw, like then like they thought that they were 100% sure I went back, but because I like positioned or like I intentionally positioned my recall with like the minion dying, like that gave them false information, which is like the best thing you can do as a player in like just in like a very information heavy game like League of Legends. I don't think about where I'm recalling if I die. Yeah, it's like, but I want you to develop that habit where never recall if you think you're going to be seen. Like never, right? Like it's okay if you recall in a bush. Like it, like there are times when I just recall on, like on top of a ward because you just didn't know the ward was there. But if it's like controllable, if it takes like one more second to just get out of range completely, like here for example, then just do it. Because just the enemy not knowing that you're recalling is like really it could make or break a game sometimes. It could lead to a free kill. Like the higher up you go, which is why I want you to develop this habit now. So I want you to go for like a lot of like more like I want you to be more cognizant on like small things like this. Because I feel like right now like your playstyle is like because I'll be real honest, there isn't really much I can talk about Morgana the champion in general, right? Actually, okay, no, that's not like I can't. Okay, here, let me show you a Morgana tip, okay? Just like a Morgana small tip when you're level 2. Okay, so I did this with Lux actually. Like this works with like Morgana and Lux very well. And it's the idea of using your W as a zoning mechanism. Alright? Your W. So it's like, it's fucking human nature, right? So like either like Morgana W or like even like Lux E. I do this with Lux E a lot, where just put it down. You want to put it down in a way where it forces the enemy to walk into choke points to get farm. You know what I mean? So here, watch. It's just human nature, right? It's just every player in League of Legends wants to avoid a giant ghoul that gives damage, right? Here, see, it's like the moment you put down this like constant damage ghoul sorts on the ground, they're gonna walk away. It's just natural human nature, right? Like if there's a fucking fire in the forest, people are gonna want to run away from the forest, right? It's just simple psychology. So similarly, you can use that psychology against them where whenever you go for these like zoning kind of abilities like Lux, E, or Morgana, now you can sort of force them to pass in a way where your Q can land easier. You know what I mean? Like because now, dude, it's like dude, trying to hit a Morgana Q just like straight up, it's fucking hard because it's slow and like it's very like easy to see what they're gonna predict. But if you combine it with your W, you can kind of force him to walk in a specific way where you can like land your skill shot better. You know what I mean? So here, let's see if there's any like specific instance where you do that, because it also depends on where you put your W down and how the minions are located. Or here, or even here. Let me actually figure this out. So. Or even better, you want it, or like, because I'll be honest, I feel like most Morganas, they just spam W, right? You just spam W for no reason. Like, this happens a lot, where like you just put down W for literally whatever the fuck reason. They take like not even like a fucking toothpick of damage, and then you're wondering why you're losing lane. It's like this happens a lot with Morgana players, especially. But you have to use your W to deny farm or prevent them, or like you want to make them path in a way that's beneficial for you. Like you don't want to just like don't just spam W for the sake of it right here. Like, and then let me see. Okay, see, okay, I really wish you didn't just randomly Q that. I wish you W'd first and then Q'd, because like okay, just think about it, right? If you W'd first, if you W the ground behind them first, they're either going to stay in the W and take more damage over time, or they're gonna naturally want to walk out of it, and then now you have like a free fucking Q. You see what I mean? Like, it's the same with Lux. Like most of the time, you want to lead with E and just leave it on the ground so that the enemies have to path around it or take damage from it. But either way, if you miss, then if you miss your W, it's fine because now you can land your Q better. But if you just send out your Q just like right away and you miss, you're kind of screwed because like now your W has no pressure at all. Also, yo, thanks for the membership, Leo Skification. Leo Skification. Wow, it took me a while. So yeah, it's just like a Morgana thing, but because you play Morgana a lot, it's like it didn't slow. Yeah, but it doesn't have to slow. Like just the idea that like it can force someone to walk in a way you want to is good enough. Like dude, there are times, you know, there's gonna be a lot of times when they just like walk through your W for like a bit longer to dodge a Q. But like that's already good enough, no? Like, would you rather miss your W and then miss your Q, or would you rather put down your W and then miss your Q? Right? It's like at least your W is doing like one more tick of damage over time. Right here, actually, right here. I actually think, okay, like there's another situation where you like, if you W'd here, for example, then obviously, you know, it's like either here. Let's just watch, okay? Let's just watch where the trajectory of this is. It's like it got hit by a minion this time, but like I guarantee you, if you like did it a bit lower, either he has to walk forward in the situation and walk into the goo of your W like for even like one more tick longer, or he would have got hit by the Q here. You see what I mean? Like it's like you have to be kind of creative with where you position your goo because it's like you have to be very creative sometimes because like you know you're pretty much making you're making like temporary obstacles for your opponent to walk around. Oh, okay. What was that? What was that? Yes, okay. Right here, right? Right here, I would have actually W'd here. This is what I would have done. Okay? I would have W'd here because now, like, because if you W, like you specifically put the center of gravity of your W, like, a bit more towards away from where he is. Because now he's gonna, like, instead of being able to walk in, like, 360 directions, right, without the W, because right now, like, there's no pressure at all. But now, like, just having like a small zone where he doesn't want to walk in, it heavily limits where his like mobility, right? Because it's like, would you rather try to hit a Q this way, right? Because like now, dude, do you see all these possible paths that he can get by that's on the same line as a Q? Would you rather go for this Q where he can like he's most often going to like try to get out of the goo, or would you try to land this Q, right? It's like you can already see like just straight out why it's like more likely he's gonna get by the second one, you know. And like don't get me wrong, I don't want to say that it's gonna get hit by this Q 100% because like you know there are times when this guy's smart and he does agree that like he does see that getting hit by the Q is worse than getting hit by the W. But you know even if he walks back into the W, that's still like what, like 2 to 3 ticks more, right? Like even that small amount of damage definitely stacks up over time, which is what you have to keep in track of. Because sometimes it does make or break a lane by just like doing that extra amount of damage. Also, hello, Good Van Jones. Yeah. Like you have to be creative, okay? Be creative with your skill shots. Like just as your abilities is like you have to consider your abilities from like a different point of view where you want to like you have to use them in a way where it forces the enemy to think in a different way as well. You know? You have to create enough pressure from just your abilities. Yeah, no, see it, like right there. See, like that was kind of exactly what I wanted you to do. Oh wait, give me a second. I got this. Right there. Oh no, these are $25 of your explanations. Thank you, Symphony of Tranquility. Sure, this was good. This was good. See, it's like you W'd here, right? Which means Motor, like unless he knows how to like touch fire without reflectively, you know how like when you go for fire, your body just reflectively wants to like put your hand back. You know, unless like Smolder, like, cause dude, we're where are we? We're like Cloud right now, right? Like unless he knows how to like specifically control his senses not to do that. You see how easy to land this Q was? Do you see like just by limiting his entire mobility in this area, this was a free Q. You see what I mean? Like this is what I want you to do. And then like the more you think about your W as like a potential obstacle for your enemies to like avoid, the easier it is your skill shots are gonna end up landing. Like you're actually gonna realize that like your skill shots land all the time at some points because you just kind of like figured out the natural pathing that your enemies take, you know, based on like whatever you do. That like is that like dude, I guarantee you the game's gonna be so much more fun when you start to like get into the when you start to get into your opponent's head. That like, oh my god, like this guy knows where I'm gonna go at all times. Also, good night, Leonardo, and good friend. Oh no, Leonardo's saying goodbye to a good friend. Good night, good friend. I feel like I'm always afraid of missing damage from forcing instant W and Q, but I guess yeah, it's like, cause dude, it's like, cause how much damage is W even doing, right? Like nothing, right? Like your W is fucking shit. Morgana's W is absolute doo doo, especially at level 1. So it's kind of like, you know, it's like might as well use it in the best way possible, right? Might as well land your Q. Like it can only help you land your Q now, right? Because like if you just throw out your Q randomly for no reason, then of course it's gonna be hard to hit. But yeah, I think that's it. Honestly, I think that's honestly the only thing I have for you because I don't want to comment on too much because you're just gonna forget. But summary for you, okay? Summary for you, Aaron. Your wards, like try different ward positions. Like even like you want to ask yourself, is a ward I'm placing down getting any information, and is it good information? So just no ward placements, you know. It's like, okay, I'll be honest, like I'm not saying this is bad, right? It's like I'm not saying that like this is like a really terrible ward, but just know that like you shouldn't default. Do not default into this ward, right? You should always have like a different ward positioning depending on the situation. Like I know you said that you didn't want to get Dovin, but I feel like this pink ward could have actually, it would have accomplished way more being here. You know what I mean? Because like it's like it also stops the Jarvan from ganking like the proper path, and also prevents Dragon from just being taken away from you. Yeah, like that. So like just know ward positioning, and then be more creative with your Morgana. Like be creative with your abilities. Okay, because like here, there's two outcomes, right? Either option one, right? Option one, would you rather miss your Q and then miss your W, or option two? Here, have this, okay? Here, option one, your Q has like a 30% chance of hitting, and then your W does just jack shit. Okay, or option two, your Q now has like a fucking 70% chance of hitting because you use your W, which means now your W is actually like kind of useful compared to just absolute jack shit before by itself. You know what I mean? Like by itself it's bad, but used in tandem with each other can actually make it like infinite value depending on how you use it. That's a default for me, picking to try. Yeah, but never, you should never default wards, all right? Like, for example, okay, so it's, I say that, but like the reason why I default here, right? Because like, you can't say that I don't default these words, but I only go for these words because I've already went through this entire like theory crafting of where words should be. You know, I've already been through all like the testing of like where the most common words are placed, you know, and then how to avoid that. So for me, like these are my my new default words, but the reason why I have a problem with your words is because they are too old. Where everyone knows these are the old default words, so now I want you to update your information, right? These are the new ones I want you to go for. Depending on the situation. Like obviously there are times when it is good to just put it here, but like there are also other times when you like it was way better to put the words here, but then you still defaulted for these words, you know? Like you didn't even know this word existed because you were just so used to these ones, which is that's a bad thing. You always want to change the words based on the situation. But right now, you're only putting the words down because like you're putting the same words down everywhere, which is a problem. Like I haven't seen you put like a word down here once, or like even like fucking like here, or like, you know, like here. But you have to be adaptive, I guess, based on the game. But yeah, that's about it. Gotta keep that in mind. All right, Tomcat, where are you? Let me do you real fast. I can go work on other stuff off stream. Where are you? Come here, Tomcat. You're the final one for today. I'm gonna go head out. I'm probably just gonna go work out and work on videos because yeah. What's your IGN, Tomcat? Dude, I was gonna do a Valorant stream later, but like I don't know why, but I feel like it's just because I haven't streamed in a while. I haven't talked this long, this loudly, so I'm kind of being tired. I should probably go eat something. Yeah, give me your IGN. Then I would just look it up. Remember to give me your IGN plus your hashtag, because I need that. Whoa, wait, TR? Wait. I can't open TR replays. Wait, unless it's an NA, isn't NA? Ah, shit. Oh shit, that's a problem. Wait, hang on. I can only watch replays for NA, Korea, EUS, and Japan people because that's where I have clients too. Wait, that's not good. Oh. What time is it for you? It's like 1 p.m. So I usually work out at like 4:30 p.m. Like that's like the rough time I do since that's like when the weather gets nighttime coldish, but no worries. Okay, wait, do you have a roll file? Do you have like an RO like the replay file? I can try this and I definitely trust you enough to not send me like a fucking virus. Like pretty much what you do is you just find you download the video you want me to see, or like you download the replay you want me to see, then you go like your documents folder or wherever your replays are saved and just drag it. I don't have no, it's like here. Let me show you, okay? Here. You just go to match history, okay? Go to match history, like click on like whatever you want to replay, and then for me, I think I had. Let me find my download folder. I think it's in my documents folder or something. Yeah. So this is my what you call it. This is mine. So like after I go into documents, I go League of Legends, and then in the replays, this is the file I need. Like this is the ROF file that like I think I just this is do I just drag onto here? Is that how it works? I actually don't know how to do this with like manual replay files, but is that not how it works? Here, what if I just here, can I open with like League of Legends? Oh, does this work? Nothing's happening. Hello? I'm pretty sure it's how it worked before. We're just open with League of Legends, and then that should work. But like, I guess it's not. Okay, maybe I can't do this without being in the client. Don't download it down. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Tomcat. We can play video games or something. I think, or do something else at some point. I always try I try to give back to my members or people that support me like however I can. Like for example, I give members like priority in viewer games and like coaching and stuff. I guess because like, I kind of feel bad that especially because you can only donate through like memberships now and not Twitch subs. They don't really get much except for just random emotes on just like the local channel. So I try to at least give something back that doesn't require me to like get more burnt out making stuff. I guess. Yeah. Ask Chad, he might know. Yeah, I'll ask Chad and Arnold. Take 20 pieces to McDonald's. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it though. Hello, John Barbertson. You're just in time to watch me end stream soon. I'm probably gonna end soon. I'm probably just gonna go chill off stream, but I'll do this again. I'm definitely like I do the VOD review every now and then, like usually after someone asks me when I'm doing other stuff. I'm sorry, John Barbertson. I must go. But yeah, thanks everyone. Thanks for watching. Yo, I'm here for the nice long stream party. Oh no. Yo, thanks for the membership as well, Koho. Yeah, I really appreciate everyone for watching today. Today was gonna be like a kind of short stream anyways, because like it's my first stream back in a while, so I'm not used to like talking this long. My voice is kind of straining. But yeah, oh, dude, thank you so much for all the gifted memberships. Like my god, I'm pretty sure that's like enough for like the rest of this month, honestly. I think. I don't know. I actually don't know how long or how much I make from memberships. I think it's like a 70-30 split. It's not like all the money, but like we definitely got way more than enough like this time around. So yeah, I'm gonna try to upload the special videos sometime this month, hopefully, if I get there in time. Oh, JP, oh yeah, thanks for $10 more. Oh god, I gotta end stream soon, so you guys stop donating. Oh god, yeah, thanks for watching. That pink one try lasted till minute 23, and never replaced it. Yeah, it's like that, that you got no info from that. Oh, thanks for the $10. Right here, let me here, one final say goodbye to each other, everyone. Who's streaming? Who's Hey, Saki's streaming. Yeah, goodbye guys. I'm probably gonna play Valorant off stream or something. Oh, thanks for the 60 mirror. I'll be honest, I have no idea like how much other currencies are, but literally even like $1 is like very thankful for it. But thank you, Rafa31 for the 60 mirror. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, thanks guys. I really appreciate it. I don't know when I'll stream next, but I'll definitely try to stream not 10 days later like this time. Like it took me, I literally didn't do anything for 10 days, or like I didn't do anything. It's more like I was more focused on like IRL stuff. Like I went to a wedding yesterday for like a friend I had from literally like, dude, this friend there was somebody I knew when I was 7 years old. So this was literally like 20 years ago, and like they were getting married yesterday. So I was like, oh shit, I kind of have to go to this one. So yeah. And put me in the video. Okay, I'll remember. I'll try to remember to just specifically put you in the video at a random point. You're welcome as well, Lane. That's my $15. Oh, thanks, guys. But yeah, see you next time. I'll definitely try to stream more often, like more than once a week at least. Because my god, I've been kind of slacking on the streaming part. Yeah, I'll see you guys. Follow my side channels if you want to see more content. But goodbye.